Hello, everybody, and welcome to saveVSgames presents Curse of Strahd. Don't say anything else. The finale of our journey that began January 19th of 2021. We have a few players here who began that journey with us, and many who were lost along the way for one reason or another, Barovia being what it is. We have come to this point, this story that has continued through great role playing and great players, having some of which who should be here tonight if they could, they would, I'm sure. But we're going to try to finish the story for them. So we continue this tale from. I'm just going to make sure everybody can. Oh, wait a minute here. Hold on. Wait. Now people could hear you. Say hello.
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 Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Happy spooky day.
Happy Halloween. And so I think we'll jump right in so we don't waste any time here tonight. As our group finished climbing the mountain, facing off against this rock, they had some advantageous luck as Wenny, the new werewolf, needed something to bite. Avaray happened to conjure a herd of mountain goats that were a perfect meal for Wenny and also a perfect meal for the rock that decided to show up, taking one of them as easy prey off to its nest instead of any of the party members. And so as the party continued up the trail, they got to the top, finding that might not be the best time or the best place to rest. Seeing light from inside the tunnel of this dark hallway as they peered into it, they decided to go forward. And as they did, they heard noises coming from below and prepared for battle, not knowing what they would face inside of this temple made of amber, the thing that they have come so long to find. So far to find, and the most unlikely of, let's just call it fate, lining up, kismet, destiny, whatever it may be. Mira and her party arriving from this door not too long ago, inside of the under tombs in this area where the wizards who used to reside here protected this prison from the things that slept, the things that should stay sleeping for the good of all good. And so as our party comes in from the cold and prepares, Mira comes around the corner and takes a peek, just enough that Midnight gets a glance at her visage. And while you guys are preparing for battle and everybody in the group is all tense, wondering what kind of dark evils they're about to face, you guys see each other.
Mira?
Midnight?
Midnight looks
you
very different.
you look different.
I look how I'm
How about
supposed.
you?
Let's just say the sword works now, and Argynvost fixed what had been done to me.
Oh. What was done to you?
Barovia things. Barovia things.
Oh yeah. I'm very aware of that. Yeah, so news. Madame Ava's apparently my ancestor. Which means I'm
Oh,
descended from the von Zarovich line?
are there any other people related to the evil demon we should know about?
All of a sudden, while
First
you guys
Chris.
are talking,
No, but I did bring a cleric of the Raven Queen. Midnight, Theris, Midnight.
all of a sudden,
Hi.
while you guys are talking right now, Helki shows up. And Wenny and everybody, Bulba is trying to find out what's happened with the gems, and everybody's having these little conversations. And in this little minute of chaos, and Wenny thinks of something that he wants to tell Midnight. And he turns around to go talk to Midnight for a second. And as he's going over, he nods to Cassius, but they have this tension going on up the mountain as Cassius had a few extra stabs possibly than he needed to while they were subduing Wenny from his werewolf form, his transformation. And so at that moment, Cassius kind of grabs Wenny's collar and says, well, I mean, Cassius, go ahead.
It's very astute of you, little gnome, to not trust me.
Okay. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Cassius Sparta kicks Wenny back about 10 feet, turns around, and starts mumbling something to himself. And Groza, hearing that,
Oh no.
Oh, is that my cue?
maybe.
Whatever's going on here.
Cassius! What the hell was that?
He is a werewolf. He cannot be trusted.
Your hand Groza, your hand
Groza.
catches on fire. And you hear, no! And you feel compelled to go towards Cassius and stop whatever he's doing.
Oh yeah, I will run up and Superman punch him with the green burning hand.
At that moment, the spell takes effect. And Groza, as you go into the portal, our crew here disappears.
Pew.
And loses their connection to the temple. But when that happens, Mira, as you're being pulled away from this place, you have a vision. A sort of flash. Kind of like photography passing from one side to the other of this library that you've never been in. But you see first Chris watching on as Strahd's about to bite Irina in this strange gown that she's been put into. Seems kind of ornate, so sort of like a wedding gown. Not too fancy, but something Strahd would choose maybe. And you see this knife in her hand and this awkward look on her face. And then you see this move that she's made where she fought back like you had asked. And then you see the result of that as Strahd has bit her. Dined on her for the third time, and she falls to the ground. Points to Chris and says, "Take her. Do not lose her. I will be there soon." And you hear Chris, "Yes, Father." And that's where your vision fades. And it reappears. Your eyes reacclimatize to what's happening. It's taking a second, but you feel like, what's happening even? You're being teleported away. It's taking a second for all of you to understand that, as you were just in this freezing cold temple. And now, all of a sudden, you're in this room, in this strange chamber. Midnight, you're just getting your bearings. And Cassius, you hear another word come uttered from his mouth. A catchphrase, so to speak, that'll... who knows what happens.
I'm sorry, you cut out there for a second, Greg.
Oh, like Cassius utters a catchphrase, a word. I didn't give him a
I think
word.
that's your key mate.
I'm just seeing.
No,
if
you
he-
did not give me a word.
No, I figured Cassius had his word maybe. Something he's
Script! Line!
some of this is still improv, you know. It's a bunch of improv. Really, after this point, we're all riffing. So let's see how this goes. He says script.
Yeah. Line, please.
Line, please. How about cone? And as you say, line, please, it rejects your ask and decides cone is better. And I'm going to need everybody to make some saves as Cassius ducks out that doorway as these two horse statues begin to blow their magical fires upon you.
Aura time!
I'm just going
Kind of
to. Yeah, I gotta bring that up here for everybody. So
Can it be a deck save so I can use the ring?
Can it be a deck save? Because Mira's actually good at it.
I'd rather it be a wisdom save.
God, please no.
Make it be a
No.
wisdom save, you will be screwed.
You will be screwed just 7 ways sideways, please.
I know.
We'll have Mira attacking you.
I know. I'm
It's
very used to it.
Constitution.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know if that's worse.
I can't even
Probably
get this
not.
stupid thing
Uh,
to load here.
the
What's
Constitution.
It should be a +4 to everyone near me.
I'm getting the horse instead of. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna be a
I think I get an
Constitution
extra
saving
one.
throw. I will give everybody
The prompt.
the prompt here.
Prompt me.
It's asking me to reload application.
Oh no. We
Join
can manually
game
roll if it's
as-
I
broken.
can press. Can
Oh,
I?
okay,
can I-
okay.
We
I
all
got it.
have
That's the
buttons.
thing.
I got it.
Yeah.
I did it. I
If
did
you
it wrong.
Click on it. Yeah.
I did
You
it
just
wrong.
click on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna target everybody.
I have advantage on some kind of save. What is it?
I think I have advantage on poison. Let me double check.
I hate this so much.
Give me like half a second.
Oh,
I'm trying to see if I roll this with advantage because the sheet's
Oh.
being stupid. I am resistant to poison. Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
button.
I am already lagging. This is gonna be yeah.
Button. Wrong
Okay.
thing. Roll.
I got rolls from everybody, I think. So there is a +1 to all your rolls from that.
Still
that
wasn't high enough.
work which you did before. And then
What's your,
Midnight
what's
has
your
a
paladin?
+3 or
My
+3?
paladin's
+4.
My paladin aura is already configured into it, so even with the +1, it's only an 18. But I'm resistant to poison,
I see.
so
Okay.
it would be halved by default already.
So we'll start with
How do you always have the best constitution?
we'll start with
Because mine was
Groza.
awesome. It's awesome.
We'll start with Groza. 25 you passed. So poison, are you resistant or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna take half of 51.
I can fix this.
My temporary HP.
His HPPs.
Sharp Beak is not
Got a 19.
resistant to poison, but he
But
passed,
got a 19.
so he's gonna take half of that as well.
Bayris gets an 8 instead. Still no. Mira gets
A 9, even with the +1 that apparently we get for some reason.
And
because of us,
Midday
my
also
group.
takes half of that.
We did a thing.
Did Midday take half of that? Did that work? No. What is it, 25?
Midday got 24. 25, yeah. I got an 18, but I'm resistant either way.
So Theris, Mira, and Midnight, you take 25.
I'm resistant.
Then.
Yeah, resistant to poison. Yay.
51 points of
Midnight and
damage.
Theris take 51 points of damage from the golems
You
as they
mean
breathe their
Mira.
breath out.
Mira, I think you mean Mira and Theris.
Sorry, yeah, Mira.
So Mira immediately looks like shit. Like her skin has a really like awful green tinge to it. She's got blood coming out of her nose and the side of her mouth. She's not looking great.
Okay, so
not
now
great.
we'll take a minute and roll initiative and introduce our characters.
As we roll initiative, oh no. Don't have to roll for the horse because it goes on my thing.
Finally, Sharpbeak, you do not let me down.
I always roll poorly. No matter
It was
what.
so close.
Oh, we're rolling initiative.
If you
And
want.
just give Midday the 10, Greg.
Midday.
Because it goes right above me.
Oh, I see.
It's easier than having to roll and all
Right.
game outs.
And Mira and
Okay, I'm
Cassius.
trying to roll initiative.
Oh,
And click the little fist.
I can click it for you if you want. Won't really solve later. Cassius, are you good?
I'm not an initiative, right?
Well, you are. You just ducked through the door there, so you can do something if you wanted to
Okay.
still. That was your surprise round that I did for you, and you moved your bit up the stairs there.
Oh no!
So you guys see
He
three
rolled
doors.
better.
Oh wow! You guys see 3 doors there, and this one seems to be open. The other ones are all are closed at least, and this one here on this side is also closed. The fire in the middle of the room here, and give you one little quick look at this as well. I'll just give you a boom before the dip out, before the dragon's breath. Sharpbeak is over here, just off camera, and Midday is over here, just off camera. So then, as you guys hear Cassius, the door open, and Cassius start moving up the stairs. Yeah, what do you want to do, Cassius?
I am going to hold my action, but I am going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
So roll stealth.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. As you disappear into the shadows of the staircase, you can do the thing where you make noises on purpose. Pretend you're going farther away. All right then. So Sharpbeak's up. What does Sharpbeak do?
He's gonna chase after Cassius. So I believe he's got 40 feet of movement, but I highly doubt he's gonna find him.
He can get through you guys, but it's kind of difficult terrain in here, so that's 20 feet.
For the larger things.
Yeah, Sharpbeak and Groza are going on the hunt, so if Sharpbeak can find him, he's just going to attack him.
He's basically in the middle of the door now. With his 40 feet.
That's as far as he can get.
Yeah, because he's got difficult terrain in here.
Yeah, I would move him back then so he doesn't block the door so we can get out of it.
All right, he will hold up and behind you.
Yeah, so he kind of just comes up to me like, what do I do? And I'm like, we're going after him. And that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Groza not
So give me
thinking
a
Cassius
perception.
would hide,
Would
just keep running.
Yeah, I
my
guess
passive
your
is
passive
14.
Yeah, okay.
So I would literally probably just run by Cassius because I'm thinking he just sprinted down the hallway. So Groza is trying to close the distance.
Cassius, do you do anything?
No.
All right, Groza. You head down that hallway.
Screaming down the hallway.
And you end up in the corridor. It looks kind of like a tunnel of sorts at the top of the stairs. Mira.
Yeah, it does. All I have is enough light on me.
Okay.
Never mind, I hit the light button.
Mira will be like, what the? And bonus action. I wasn't planning on casting this so soon. Okay. Bonus action Shadow Blade. Maybe.
If
There
it
is.
works.
Oh, man. I get the worst lag. It's so annoying.
Just gotta go on potato.
Well, you cast Shadow Blade, yeah. You don't need to
Yeah,
cast it to cast it. But yeah, as long as you use the spell slot.
And I'm gonna use the thing that makes it now kind of radiant. Does it give off light? How does that work?
It's a divine blade now. It's shadow still, but you can see it yourself, perceive everything as if it was light. Like you have a higher contrast.
And I'm gonna go looking for this guy that just, what I'm assuming, nerfed me and transported me into another place, and Mira's done being transported places. And she's gonna look for this guy.
The transporter. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a perception check if you want.
Okay.
I guess are you hiding in a shadow, or how far did you get up there, Cassius?
Only right outside the door.
His
So
height
you'd
is much
probably
higher
be-
than my perception, so.
Yeah, but if your shadow is giving enough light off, then he's probably like standing right there in the light on the stairs, so not hard to hide in plain sight. So you see him.
So I see him?
Yeah.
How?
Okay.
Well, because you're hiding on the stairs in plain sight.
It's still dimly lit, though, right?
Her weapon
for
is
her
letting
blade,
off
though.
light, I believe.
Yeah, her shadow blade lets her see like a true sight
Okay.
sort of thing.
Special Raven Queen thing.
Right.
Okay. So I see him. I don't see him, but
So you see him, but you don't
if I
see him?
see him, I would.
Give me a
If
second
I
here.
see him, I would attack him.
Give me 1 second. Boo!
It took me a minute to realize this, Greg. Unicorns are immune to poison.
All right then.
So I just need Midday's HP put back to full since it's done on
Ooh.
the combat tracker instead.
Yep, I gotcha.
Yeah,
just
for
get her-
Midday's.
So am I targeting? Who's right in front of me? Is that Groza or Cassius?
That's me.
Okay.
That's Groza.
Allow me
Okay.
to join
I still don't
you
see
guys.
Cassius.
Probably got given the invisible condition on the token.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's not the right... I think that's not the right map.
No,
Is it this map? No. Is it this map?
we believe in you, Greg.
No problem. Okay, yeah. So as you're coming around
No,
there...
I was just because I was standing on you. I'm sorry.
Here, let me just push this right to here so nobody teleports off this map anymore. So, Groza, you got to there, let's say.
Yeah, that's fine. Groza would still be just running down the hallway.
And then Mira would attack with her Shadow Blade then.
All right.
Okay.
Just roll it if you're having problems. Roll a d20 and tell me what it is. I realize connection issues to the Forge right now are more common as they're getting hacked, I think.
Oh, that's great to know.
Just
All right.
like DDoS.
And would this be considered, I'm assuming not dim lighting because I'm giving off radiant damage from the sword. So my bonus to my advantage on shadow attacks does not work anymore, correct? How are we doing
No,
that?
well, it's only for you. It's like it lets off light that you can see. So it's like a true sight for you. As
Okay.
It'll go away
Activated.
once midnight gets in the room.
Is it
Yeah.
dim light?
Right now, it's
What's
dimly lit. Or it's pretty
For
dark in
now.
here.
Okay, so first attack doesn't hit. Second attack.
Why does she have advantage?
Because we're in dim light.
But you don't have advantage still, because he can see you in dim light too.
What?
Why are you getting advantage?
That's a
from
Shadow
dim light?
Blade thing.
Oh, it's from the Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
But he has vision and things, so it cancels it out, right? Or does it not?
No. It's just it's in dim light.
Right, because you don't have advantage.
You would get whatever advantage or disadvantage you get.
No, it's just from
That's what I was asking, Greg.
I'm just gonna check the thing for Shadow Blade really quick. Shadow
Blade gets advantage every time you're in dim or dim light on any target that's also in dim light.
Darkness, yeah.
Okay. That is
And it will
in
go
dim
away
light or
the moment.
darkness.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether
once-
they can see in dim light or darkness or not. Yep. So
Correct.
Yep.
And then when Midnight enters the room, that'll completely be gone because
it's
he
a hit.
sun.
Okay. And then bonus action. I cast Shadow Blade, so no bonus action. And that is my
So-
turn.
13 psychic damage.
How do I take the damage, Craig?
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Just let Greg do it.
Okay, so I have a held action, right?
You do.
I'm gonna attack her.
Mhm.
Alright.
That's great. She's gonna go down. It's fine.
No.
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 I mean, yes, it'll be great for you when you go down, but
But you went down so epically.
No, I exist. It's
she also
fine.
has a cleric on her side.
And a paladin.
There's gonna be
and
like,
a healing horse.
oh no,
goddess,
heals.
Darius is gonna be like, fucking stop it.
Yeah, Craig, it doesn't want to roll for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because it's a different map here now, so it's like
It's being silly because it's not showing the
that's what it
initiative
is.
there.
And Mira would go to Cassius and say, I don't know who the fuck you are, but why did you poison me?
Such foul language. You must be
Yes.
punished for that.
I'd like to
Jeez.
see you
Still-
try.
it's-
I mean, you're probably
it's still a
gonna,
roll.
but it's okay. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm dead.
You're not dead.
I just clicked the dead button by accident. I was trying to click the other
Greg
thing.
likes pressing the dead
so
button.
now you should be able to, Cassius. I like the dead button apparently.
Yes, you do, Greg.
Still doesn't work, dude.
No.
I'm gonna reload it.
I have no idea whose turn it is. I think
maybe
it's the
that's it.
horse's turn.
What did you want to do?
It's the end of
what
my
did-
turn,
Yeah.
but Cassius had a held action, so.
And Cassie was trying to do the bonk as the held action.
Right.
Bonk
Yeah,
with the
just-
thing.
Let him reload.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Now that's going on since it's the horse's turn, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Let me go back to the breeze. I don't want to go back there because it might mess things up.
Because horse is just going to do things in the general room.
Okay.
Yeah, horse is going to heal, bonk its horn against Theris and heal Theris.
Okay.
Let me
Oh,
I can
get
do that off.
the Healy.
off
Yeah, if you got
screen.
the. Let me roll the healing. What's the
It
healing?
might not let you roll it
Okay.
while
I
it's
can try to display it.
while it's off.
Yeah,
Healing touch.
it's the healing touch.
2d8 plus
However-
2.
Alright, that hits. That hits.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, and then for Midnight's turn, she's just turning the sword on and booking it into the room.
Okay,
And
well hold
somehow
on.
she's still standing. I don't know.
We're still on 2 people back still. Then
Okay.
Sorry.
It's good.
It's just because we're changing rooms and getting stuff sorting out faster than it has to. That's fine. It always does. Right?
We trying to speed run this, Greg.
Okay, so back in this room, 2d8 plus 2.
Ooh, I've got to do
You
a
wanna roll it
Constitution
quickly, you
saving
can.
throw.
Concentration.
you have a concentration check, yeah.
Yeah, but Greg,
But I get advantage on that because
You're also fine.
Of
You're also fine.
all right, so
2d8 plus 2 quick
because I
midnight.
have the
Or do your horse thing if you want.
Eldritch thing.
to my
D8
to
plus
yours.
two.
Then. Oh, thanks.
You get
Nice.
13 HP.
Plus 15. Okay. And now I'll
and,
go back to the thing
is- yeah.
here.
No,
where-
not 15. 13, Greg. I got it.
Oh, I see.
That was one of
You
its
already added the plus 2.
things.
Okay, so back in the hallway where we were still doing.
Yeah.
Mira gets slashed by Cassius.
And I already took
Four.
the damage, so my HP is done.
7 total damage.
She
My
got it.
HP is up to date. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so as you are you stopping there, Mira?
The question is, do I get sneak attack or not?
You were not surprised. Did you have advantage for some reason?
Advantage
Don't
your ally
think-
within 5 feet, I believe.
Nope, I guess not.
I didn't mean to click the
I'm
dead
doing
button.
another
again.
Constitution saving throw.
No, that was. I
Concentration.
don't know why the stupid thing keeps clicking that.
Stop killing me, Greg!
I know you want to kill us, but stop.
There.
Get
there.
help.
No, it's just an icon, and it's in the tracker. I'm trying to click the next thing, but anyways. Okay, now we're on the other map.
Worst thing done.
It's horse, and now it's gonna be midnight.
Midnight turns on the blinding
should never
sunlight.
roll
Soren
initiative.
just walks into the room. And she's going into the room where everyone else went. With leaving Midday at standby by the
Your
door.
go. Your
Yeah.
oh wait, what? Hold on. Maybe not your go. There we go.
Because I'm going to be going into the room, so... it's 10... The room was this?
Mhm.
20... 30... She's going to be dashing into the room. There we go. There
Okay,
we go.
And then after that, we got Theris in there.
Boop, boop, boop. Since I dashed, I'm going to be in his face.
I know it doesn't matter anymore, but my passive is 28, so I would have seen exactly where he went.
I have sunlight on my side.
But I guess I'm running after everyone else.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna sneak you over
That
there,
is-
6 initiative roll.
and then bring you over here, and bring me over here, and see if we can get everybody on the same map this time.
Just wait till we get... just put the animals in there. Just put them all in there.
Yep.
Scooch
that's
the
what's
combat
happening.
down the hall a little bit.
That's what's happening. All right. So we got this hallway that's now very crowded. Let me just pull this. Sharpbeak's way down here at the back.
Yeah, Sharkbeak would be further back. Midday would be a little bit ahead.
Well, Midday,
Because Midday can go a little bit faster than the owlbear.
I think she healed
Believe-
and waited for Theris, though. So,
Make
so
sure
I'm just going
keep
to move
away healed.
everybody down another little bit so nobody teleports away. And
As
then,
far as we know.
Okay, I
yeah.
also would like to heal.
Okay, so yeah.
I could have gotten up to Mira, or no?
To touch her?
Probably not.
Yeah, no?
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll
that's
just say
fine.
yes because it was like the ratios for stairs and everything are off. So we'll say you got to here for your 30 feet.
Great. 4 charges from the staff to cast Cure Wounds on Mira.
Okay.
4th. There's that. Normal. 24 points of healing to you, Mira.
Yay!
So she wipes some blood off her nose as she's like in combat. She's like, "Thanks, man.
Seriously though, what is going on?
I don't know. I just got poisoned and assumed this guy did it. And he's telling me I need to be punished for my bad mouth."
I'm just gonna put these in the right order. Doesn't matter what they are now. So it was midday.
Didn't roll much better.
Theris Sharpbeak was up in 5. There we go. So Mira went, Theris went, And now we're back up to Cassius's turn. Top of the round, and at this point, it's a good time to decide to play some actual music.
This is an actual music?
Playing it.
No, I just
hear it in my head.
I just had it off on my end and the stream, so that's smart. Ah ha ha ha. Curse of Greg.
Curse of Greg.
So Cassius, what do you want to do?
Besides commit suicide?
This is basically what this is for Cassius. Suicide?
Yeah, just kill me, Greg. It's fine.
Well, the plan.
Do you want to go out with a bang? Or?
Not really.
I mean,
I think Mira would go to, like, she'd be holding her rapier, like, up to his throat and be like, "Are you on Strahd's side?"
Yeah, I am. You can kill me. Go ahead.
Okay.
The mask confusion hurts.
hey, if that's what he's doing, he's giving up. I'm not gonna change that. I will remind you that I did have my plan was for you to dimension door back to me, but if you don't want to do that, then that's up to you.
Do whatever you want then, Greg.
I mean, I guess Cassius. Well, it's up to you, man. If you want to dimension door back to me, you can. That's.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So yeah, Cassius bounces. So you guys are in this hallway. Sharpie comes running around the corner.
That's a good boy, Sharpbeak.
Is initiative over?
Yeah. Seems to
Yeah,
be.
our threat is gone.
Cassius has just disappeared from vision completely.
Bring the horse in when you can, Greg. Thank you.
I am.
Can you all make room for the undead owlbear?
Make
Come on,
room
boy.
for the unicorn.
That's a good buddy. I didn't find him either.
Alright, sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry. What is going on?
I'm just as confused as you.
Where are we?
I want to take a guess at this possibly being back at the castle?
No, we're in the Ember Temple.
Are we? I recognize that pedestal in the main room we were in.
Like, we just walked in to the Ember Temple.
And then it felt like we were, like, ripped out of here and put somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, I
we
thought that was the
aren't
tiger
here.
meat.
No, Groza, we're not in the Ember Temple anymore. This is Strahd's castle, I think.
Oh, why are we back here?
I thought Cassie...
My lady is going to be pissed. I told her I'd show up, and now,
I had a vision, just so you know, when we were being transported. Pretty sure Irina is now a vampire, just FYI.
Oh no, who's Irina?
I'm pretty sure I saw that one coming the day I left here to go save the group I was traveling with ever since you guys left.
And I think Chris is definitely fully enthralled by Strahd.
Okay, wait, sorry, I'm catching up too.
Yeah.
Yep, very confused. I tried to catch up and I'm now very lost.
Last thing I saw was Cassius spar to kick Winnie.
Yeah, then I got this voice in my head from my lady saying I need to take him out.
Midnight?
Who's sorry, who are you? I point at Groza, but not.
Hi, I'm Groza.
Well, we were
and your
traveling
lady,
with...
your lady is? You keep saying you have a lady in your head.
Lady of Delay. Which one of you is the Triton?
They're not... No, Groza, no.
The one that's the
Shit.
Triton.
Yeah, Groza.
No one
Yeah,
here is a Triton.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I haven't seen one before.
I told him about a Triton cleric I told him about the Triton cleric we had, Mira. He doesn't know about the other races.
Okay.
He doesn't know about many
Say,
races.
Sorry.
No, Marseille was a water genasi.
I told him about Cole, Mira.
Confused sometimes. I'm sorry.
I told him about Cole. Remember Cole?
Yes. What happened to Cole?
He left on his own to the Amber Temple. Remember?
Yeah.
We all
Find him there?
no. I assumed he died.
No, we were only at the Amber Temple for like 10 minutes.
Oh, and she gave me this, and she's gonna hold out the gem. But it's not a green gem. It looks like it's a red gem surrounded by like silver with spikes. Yeah, she pulled this out of her chest and gave it to me. I think I'm supposed to put it in mine. I think it will do cool things, but I also don't really want to put this in my chest.
How are you supposed to?
It's better not to ask when things like this happen with godly things.
Put it in your chest for you if you want. It's not going to be pleasant, but if that's where it needs to go, I'll help. And Groza starts going for his axe.
I don't think it's that way.
Down, Groza. No.
What? I'm just trying to be helpful. Seems we're in a situation.
Like
none of these people are Tritons, so I still haven't seen one. I've seen a goblin so far. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
He's a pretty cool goblin.
He's a brave little goblin, wasn't he?
Yeah. He killed stuff
Warrior's
too.
heart in that one. Warrior's heart.
Anyway, I have no idea what's going on. I thought Cassius was helping us because he hadn't done anything bad to us before, but...
Sorry, where did you meet Cassius?
We met Cassius on the way to Argynvost Holtz while we were having to go back towards Vallaki.
Those words mean nothing to me. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
I just kind of look over at Mira.
Yeah. I'm here to kill Strahd. I don't know about you.
That was my goal too. As she lifts up the glowing sunlight sword. That was the sword's purpose too.
So I have a sword of shadows, but somehow it also does radiant damage. You know, goddess blessings and all that.
And I have the sun sword that is literal sunlight, so...
Oh great, the one that I stole from the guy and had to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we killed him.
I can create sun too.
Great, he was an asshole. He hit me really hard.
I can heal you guys a little bit more. Unicorn healing's pretty cool.
Yes.
Wait,
yes, it is.
That.
Yeah, Argon. Apparently, my mount's meant to be a unicorn, so it turned from horse to unicorn. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've had all kinds of weird shit happening.
Like, looking good, Midnight. I've been in the Shadowfell. I don't know if you know about that. It's a pretty scary place. I thought Barovia was scary.
We're still in there. We're still in the Shadowfell.
I gained some of my memories back.
That's true. I guess.
I gained the memories that I know I once died, and Goddess Ezra put some of her essence in me to bring me back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was also brought back by the Raven Queen. Yeah, that happened as a baby. That's why I lived down the street for 6 years. I don't know the full details, because I died again. Trying to find out.
Things don't stay dead here in Barovia for too long.
Too.
Mine are bits and pieces. Mine are still bits and pieces. I know I was a I was a knight commander. I was brought back by Ezra. I'm from these evil, gross realms, apparently, as well.
Okay, well, they're not
that
all
bad
evil
in the
and
summer.
gross. Yeah, they're not all evil and gross.
Yeah, Barovia is actually pretty beautiful in the summer, okay? You guys just came here in the winter, and it's not a good time.
I was more just talking about the Shadowfell. That's sort
Never
of
been.
From you are there currently, so.
I thought we were in Strahd's castle.
Yep. Yep. Sorry, Groza, how do you come into all this? I think I get the Mira Midnight situation. Groza, where?
Hi, he was part of the group I saved on a command from the Silver Dragon Argynvost.
Yeah, the Lady of Delight ordered me to go find the Paladin of Azure and help her defeat Strahd.
Ezra.
What'd I say?
Azure.
Sorry. Ezra.
Your Lady of Delight.
Yeah, she's really cool. You should meet her.
Lady of the Mists. Close enough.
I'm gonna stick to my goddess.
I think we all worship something different here.
Who said anything
So-
about worship? I just work for her.
Don't you work for something else that comes out of the Ember Temple?
No, that's my lady. She lives here.
My understanding was nothing good comes out of the Ember Temple.
That's what Arkanvoss
Well,
told
everyone
us.
keeps saying that, but I came back bigger, stronger with his green burning fist. So everyone's like, "Oh, dying's bad." It worked perfectly for me.
I'll just like turn to Mira and say, the ancient silver dragon Arkanvoss literally told us that anything that comes out of the Ember Temple is evil. The gifts are evil. We got the whole spiel.
Oh yeah.
Try not to take personal offense to that, Midnight. I thought we were
There's a
friends.
God. We need to kill a god. By the way, not just
Uh-huh.
Strahd.
A
I
god.
don't know the full details. Theris understands the whole divinity aspect a little bit better than I do.
Really?
Well, let's go find Therius.
Hi, I'm right here. I'm Theris.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Groza.
Yes. Right. I think we should just keep walking because as of right now, it feels like we're stuck underground, and I want to get out of here.
And all I can say for certain is that we have 3 powerful entities that want Strahd dead. So I say we find the bastard and kill him.
Along with
Assuming
him, he
he's-
has
yeah.
3 strong allies.
Are they the brides?
Oh, I was just talking about Cassius, your friend
Huh.
Chris, and I guess Irina now is a vampire, which apparently seemed like an important
That-
thing to point
We're
out.
not killing Chris.
Vampires I can deal with.
I can kill Chris. It's fine.
No. We're not killing Chris. If you try to kill Chris, I will kill you.
I can clear his mind. We've already talked about this.
We just
Yes.
knock him unconscious.
I can do that too.
If you guys can fix him, we can make him unconscious.
Little
though since-
unconscious, lightly burning. It's fine. He'll be fine.
Though if someone has to do the final blow on him, it cannot be me.
Mira,
This sword is only light.
you feel a
Yeah.
slight tingle almost in your pack. Like it's something in your pack, like where you put that the holy symbol, where you put that the gem from Madame Eva.
Oh, I've been holding it, in my hand, actually.
Okay.
I don't think she ever had time to really put it away.
Her hand tingles now.
Well, it still tickles in your pack. Like it shimmers down and it kind of gives you like a feeling like something is there, like a static almost a feeling.
She'll look at it.
So the only thing in your belongings right now, like all of your the little things, dungeon gear and stuff that you thought you had, most of it's gone. There's only a few scarce items in here, and one of them
Fuck.
is a statue. The statue that you picked up when you first went and visited the lady in Daggerford,
Countess?
Countess in
The
Daggerford,
silver one.
Duchess Morwen. Except it's not silver anymore.
Huh?
It's wood. And on the bottom it says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Blinksky.
And your name is carved in the bottom of it.
My name is carved in the bottom of it?
Oh, it's down a midnight toy. It's a
Under-
Mira toy.
Underneath the "Is no fun, is no Blinsky," which is also written in the same handwriting as, or the same carving as the Mira. This reminds you exactly of the vision you had of your father carving you a wooden little toy. And you realize that this is the same trinket, same toy that your father carved you when you were sleeping like a baby in your mother's arms. It's in your hands now. She's like doing a pirouette kind of thing. She's not in a ballerina dress anymore. She's just in like a casual leotard type thing, and she's kind of got a nice little pirouette pose going with her arms out.
What? My father's name wasn't Blinsky, but apparently this is the same toy my father made me.
You have the feeling
Another
that
toy made by
Stamped
Blinsky?
Blinsky?
you have the feeling that he might have spoofed the Blinsky slogan himself to make it official. Like,
Real
it's just
toy.
as good as the pros.
Oh.
A homemade professional toy.
Am I getting any feelings off of it? Any...
Yeah, it looks like the toe of the ballerina is weak on the base. It's holding on. It's just like one weak point, and as you hold the base, it feels like it can dance around for you. It feels like freedom. Feels like stony
freedom.
childhood.
While this is going on, I'm going to do some unicorn healing in the background.
Okay, perfect.
So you just ignore me.
So as you guys try to figure out what you're doing here,
Because these are probably from Mira.
out in the crypts, down
This is from
farther,
Mira.
farther down.
Both of those are for me?
Unless you get full off the first one.
No.
Guess I should do this on here.
Oh,
how much
that was
healing?
injury.
What should I be at?
You got it? Okay.
You're adding 16 and 13.
Farther down in the crypts, as you guys
I was
heal.
at...
Cassius appears
5, 24, 29.
in front of Chris. Dimension dooring away from the trouble. Away from danger in combat there. And Chris is busy working his at this tomb here, trying to pull this slab across to finish the job he's been working on. He dusts himself off, and he's like, "Oh, Cassius, just in time. Do you mind helping me with this?" I'm kidding. I can move it myself now. And he uses one hand and moves this stone slab back in place and ka-chung, closes it down. And he walks over to Cassius and he's like, "Don't worry, Cassius, don't worry. That look on your face. Once my father completes the ritual, he'll have all the power of God flowing through him, and he'll be able to come and go from Barovia as he pleases, leaving the mists at will and all that, and I'll take his place. When he's gone, things might be... We'll make him proud. Wait, how... I guess my dad really trusts you, Cassius. How we've never really gotten a chance to get to know each other. What makes Cassius tick? What can I do for you and keep you like a happy employee of the Zarovich family when I take my dad's place?"
I don't know if he's still there or not, Greg.
Maybe not. And anyways, they continue their conversation then. And I guess that's all you get for now. As we go back to back to the other map here.
Does Mira look any better after the unicorn heals?
Oh yeah, she's looking so much better. She's got like maybe a maybe a scratch, or she's still looking like faintly green, but it's barely there.
That was all the unicorn healing I believe I can do for the day without using my own magic.
Oh, well, I feel so much better, thank you.
Midnight, I'm
yeah.
beat. We have to keep going. The place is dark
Yes,
and dingy. It smells like bad shit.
Yes, Midday, we have to keep going. We have to kill Strahd or whatever death god we have to deal with, and then we can go.
All right. I would say we're walking and talking.
Do.
Yep.
Agreed.
Be careful around the owlbear, he bites.
Can you make him not bite?
He kind of does what he wants. He's more of a free-willed owlbear. Aren't you, buddy? Who's a good owlbear?
If this is the hallways of the manor, keep an eye out for
This
traps.
owlbear doesn't look right.
No.
Oh no, God no, he does not look good at all. He's got
No.
one eye that's just completely gone. He's leaking out intestines, I believe Greg said, and he looks very, very dead.
It's an undead owlbear.
He probably doesn't smell great either.
No.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
what?
Groza,
It's undead.
as the floor
unfortunately.
opens up underneath you.
Oh, she
make
just said something about traps.
Dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah.
Make me a dexterity save.
Because I know kind of where we are.
19.
Think.
So you jump over this this whole little trap here as this whole 10-foot section falls out and becomes a slide that goes down into the darkness.
This was the almost this is like the almost the exact same trap I almost fell in last time.
I think it's a trap. I think it's more of a convenient method of travel. Look at that. Just we can go straight downstairs from here.
I mean, unless it's in the water-filled undead pit. Yeah. Unless we're in the water-filled undead pit.
We've already been
Wouldn't
in
know.
the water-filled undead pit. I don't
There's one downstairs.
going back to one.
I also am aware that there is a teleporter within this castle from the room we entered in.
Oh.
It should be labeled with the gems. I believe one of them let us go to the loft of this castle.
Then can we just use the teleporter that's back there?
Assuming it works.
Well, let's
Greg,
see if it works.
I have a passive of 28. Can I just like be up front, scanning for traps always?
You can. You can. As you realize that Groza almost fell in, and you guys come to a stone doorway at the end of this hall. And inside of that doorway... I got 2 mice, 2 copies and pastes going on. Okay, I'm just going to put you all outside the doorway for now because you're going to teleport yourselves away, and so I'm just going to make sure everybody's on the right map. Yeah, okay. Ooh, okay, so with everybody in here, there's this door in front of you, and yeah, you have to take takes a minute. It's actually pretty heavy. You take a strength check to get it open. One of you does it, and you hear this stone slab slide away, and as it does, you have your first view of the crypts of Ravenloft. Some of you, I think. Some of you have been in this doorway before, I believe.
Yeah, I remember this door.
Yeah, you remember the trap now, too.
Yeah, because this is the exact hallway to it. Yeah.
This is where you were once before.
Yeah.
Theris, you came out first with your perception check there, right? And so,
Yeah.
as you came out, you would see Cassius talking to somebody in the crypts there. You would all feel the moist ground. There's
Don't say
not
moist.
just a little, maybe a little layer of water on the rocks, or what is it, sand or something. It's kind of slippery, like mud maybe. And then you realize that no, that's bat shit. You're standing in a couple of inches maybe at places of bat shit, and not just bat shit, but bones and disintegrated flesh and piles of...
Gross. This is gross. This is
Gross.
not what I signed up for, Mira.
I'm sorry. I didn't sign up for batshit either.
You know, I still can't tell if we're not in the Ember Temple.
I don't think any of us did.
So your voices might carry
do I-
in here.
Yeah, I don't mean to. I mean to whisper, but
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you guys can be whispering if
Yeah.
you want.
do I see the figure that Cassius is talking to?
Not, I don't think from where you are, I don't think you can.
I'm gonna move up.
Yes. I don't know if Cassius can make a perception check or not, but
I'm gonna make a
wants
stealth
to.
check
okay.
to try and be stealthy.
Give me some stealth
Which we
checks. then.
all know is gonna go super well because of how dexterous I am.
I'm staying back here.
Oh, actually, not that bad.
That was not bad. I feel like Mira would see Theris go stealth, and then she would go stealth.
Just wish me like, how far do I need to stand back?
One of the good things.
Okay.
31 on Mira's stealth check.
Be way far away from
I
me.
can't see
Are
you.
you the only people moving then? Groza, have you moved at all?
Yeah, Groza's just walking. He's still not fully convinced we're not in the Ember Temple.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm within. I think I am. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, within 45 feet of Cassius. He's the one who apparently we are all chasing and just got away. If I can see him, I'm casting a spell.
Mira, keep moving.
Okay. And so as you look at
Sunlight
him and
gober.
start to make a motion, he sees you making that motion
For the 16?
with his passive of 18.
Fuck.
And says, "They're here!" and quickly pushes someone away from him a little bit. And
I'm gonna cast-
roll
Still
initiative.
sneaking.
I guess you can roll. You can cast your spell as well, and then we'll roll initiative.
I'm casting hold person. I will target him and cast it in a second.
I'll roll my poopy initiative.
Oh, it's not gonna let me roll because you started rolling
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, I'll just let you. I'll go back to your turn for a second once we start.
I did good.
Where's my hold person? Why do I not see hold person? There it is. Yes. Okay. Hold person on him. Now roll for initiative. Sweet. That's a DC of 18 on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I guess Cassius still has to roll. I'm just making sure he's not rolling on his own. And midday gets a what?
Right above midnight. Because
So
we
that's
share the
a
same
right
turn.
above midnight is not a number. It is a what? Set.
18. If it goes right above midnight, it would be an 18. Because midday shares the turn with me. Because he who finds deed.
Alright, Cassius rolls as well. And we will begin this combat with Theris first. Doing a hold person. We go to. Can I go to Theris with that? Okay, I'm just gonna go. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I already cast it.
Oh,
It's above Mira's initiative.
okay. I will.
Back it up, beep.
I just need to do something here. Wisdom save?
Yep.
All right.
No.
That is a no. So what is that?
He's paralyzed.
Paralyzed, yeah.
As long as I maintain concentration.
I was just trying to
Pay
find the right.
concentration.
It's you gotta zoom in on all the little letters, and it can be fun. Okay. My bad for having to go back like that, but now we reverse through the combat order again. Back up to the first in the combat order. You guys
I see
hear
that name, Greg.
You guys hear Chris's voice. He's like, Cassius? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he DC'd.
I don't think he's
He
coming
didn't
back.
answer me or anything, so I had to roll something and I had to reassign it to roll, so I'm just going to take a quick second and readjust the cameras. I think it might have been my bad with the connection stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. You might have also really wanted to sneak attack you in the hallway there, I don't know. Okay. Almost there. Another minute. So, as you guys are in the hallway there, do you want to say anything to each other as you hear Kristoff, his voice? Cassius, you shouldn't. Cassius, what? Why did you stop moving? What? Oh shit, they're here.
It's not my initiative.
You guys can talk while I'm loading this screen stuff up. Have a little. Well, it's not your turn. Have a chat if you want.
Is that Chris?
I mean, Mira's already snuck off towards it. She actually has line of sight on exactly who it is.
I'm in the back here because I knew my sunlight would mess everything up.
Fuck. Okay, is what she would do. She'll be like, Chris?
Oh, Mira.
What are you doing?
Okay, just this doesn't have to go like this, Mira. We why, Cassius? Hello. And Mira, he turns like around here. We're gonna take a little.
You're right, it doesn't have to go like this. You have a choice. You don't have to do what Strahd tells you to do.
No. Like, what you're not getting is, he's gonna leave the whole thing to me. It's you and I.
I don't.
Go with me here. You and I. You wanted to be queen, right? Like you'll be my queen. You'll be my first bride, and by the time
Whoever
Dad
says I wanted to be queen, I wanted to go home. I thought you did too.
You look good in a dress. We could that Velaki ball. That was nice. We could like easily rule over the entire area, no problem. The two of us. Think about all the change you wanted to make. We can make all the change.
Why do you want to rule? You never wanted to rule before.
Well, I mean, my dad is handing me his kingdom now. He's
not your dad.
You have your opinion on that.
Mira, I think maybe we should hear him out, and I'm gonna give you a look of like, we need to keep him here. Don't make him upset. Go along with what he says. I can get a hand on him. We're fine. But I can't say all that. So.
The look. the look.
She spent enough time with Theris to pin the look, and she'd be like, okay, fine. You want to rule Barovia. Tell me your plan. And she'll start walking closer to Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on free movement. We're still in initiative. It's free movement on. Oh wow. Okay, so when my dad finishes at the Ember Temple, he'll come back and we just have to have Midnight in these cuffs, and he pulls out his handcuffs, and he's like, Midnight, no offense. You're great and all. If it was up to me, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't have to go this way. But this is the one thing that they insisted on. So, just if everybody agrees, we'll just throw these on Midnight.
Sorry, that who insisted on?
Right,
My dad.
And
Vampire, he's
I
saying
think
Vampire wants this done, and then we're good. And then you're the meal.
I'm the what?
No, not you. Midnight.
I'm the what? The metal is the what? The metal tin
Yeah, there's
can.
not a little person inside of her. I checked.
Not for me. When my dad gets back, he just needs me to make
It's
sure
not
you're in handcuffs.
blood.
And what happens if we put the handcuffs on you?
On me. No.
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't let that
Is
happen.
it- I
I'm
think-
not going to let my dad down. I told him I can handle this. So,
right,
we're all friends here. I don't know you. I don't like you already. That elven face of yours is just... Bleh. But...
There you are,
distracting me.
handsome.
Me
I think
because I was an
Mira-
elf?
if Chris will let her, Mira will put her hand on his face. What color are his eyes?
They're pretty black right now. Blacked out. You're not seeing any livelihood that you saw before in them. He looks a lot more stalwart as well, like more put together. Like he's got a little bit of a cape going. He's carrying actually a glass of wine in one hand. He was toasting with Cassius, and he's got like a ring on one hand that's covering a few of his fingers. He looks like he's fairly well, like his dad gave him some stuff to play with and to hold the fort with, and he's feeling confident and doesn't look the same as the Chris you knew, really. Definitely something's changed. Something's changed in him. Looks darker, more lost.
Chris,
I think she
yeah.
put her hand on his other side of his face and say, "This isn't you."
Midday, watch the horn.
You don't have to do this.
Chris, I know
The
you...
good thing I heard that priest say is that you have a soul, which means you get a choice. You don't have to go this way.
I know I have a soul. That's why I know that I need to make my father proud. We have this chance. We can do
What about
everything we
making
want.
yourself?
I'll be king of Barovia. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. For a barrel maker? Not
Chris,
bad.
if you need to put
He's
these
got a
cuffs on
point.
someone...
What?
If you need to put these cuffs on someone, do you mind? I know you don't like my elven face, like you just said. I can still give you a blessing at least to make sure that we get these on the right way.
No. I'm talking
Really?
about her.
I know.
You've got this
I-
raven vibe, and I don't like the raven thing.
You misunderstood.
Dad told me
Sorry.
to stay away from the ravens.
Hey, I'm sorry. I think you misunderstood. I'm gonna give you a blessing to make sure that you get those cuffs on right. Just give you a little bit more strength, dexterity, things like that.
I don't need your blessings. I'm good with my own. You keep those ravens yourself.
I'll
The
take the
ravens
blessing.
don't want to. Ravens don't really like keeping to themselves.
Well, you're gonna have a problem if they don't. Mira, can you just talk to your friend here? We're trying to work this out so that. Why are you all surrounding me? I don't like the look of this.
No, I'm looking at Cassius. That's sorry. I went the wrong way. Sorry. I went the wrong way.
Chris takes a step backwards and he gives you a little eye.
Yep.
And he's like, the bathroom's up the stairs and to your
I
left.
put my hands up. I promise. Look.
Now listen, you don't
Mira,
all have to
whisper-
stay here forever. My father is going to be back soon when he's done his ritual. And when he comes back, I have to make sure that everything's under control. So,
Rosa's gonna whisper to Mira, "Is that the guy I'm supposed to knock out for you?"
Mira would just look at him, look at Chris and say, please, don't do this. I care about Chris Cooper. I don't care about Barovia. What has this place ever done for either of us?
Well,
Please. You don't have to make this choice.
what do you want me to do then? Say no to my dad?
Yes. Say
Come
no
on,
to your
let's be
dad.
reasonable.
Join us.
And what are we gonna do? Leave? We can't leave.
Yes. Why?
He
Why
won't let-
can't we leave? We
He
can
won't let
leave.
me leave now. There's no way he'll let me leave.
We kill him, and then he won't have a say.
I mean,
I can do it. And if you help us, I know we can do it even more.
wait a minute. He's kind of like thinking about what you were saying, and then he kind of sees Groza for a minute. He's like, wait a minute. You're the big one. You're the one.
Yeah, hi, I'm Groza.
You're supposed to be at the temple.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Cassius, what did you do?
Cassius has done nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's still
No, remember
stuck.
he did the thing? He like teleported us here? We were just talking about it in the hallway.
He's still stuck from the spell, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been rolling, but he's still stuck.
He gonna stay stuck.
So, Mira, was that a yes or a no?
Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna, if I can,
But you're
if you'll
one
let
of
me.
the champions. You should be at the sacrifice. Dad's not going to be happy with this one.
Well,
This
it's
is
not
good.
like I wanted to come here. I mean, was not my choice. This was all Cassius' choice. Now I'm just trying to figure out who you are and why I should care.
Huh.
I think Mira would since Chris has now backed himself into a corner, literally.
Quite
I think
literally.
Mira would come up and she'd push him and be like, "Stop caring about what your father said. He abandoned you."
It's Mira. I'm so. This is why I need you. You should be around here all the time. You should be my bride. I'll have my first bride by the time he gets back, and he'll be happy, and we'll all be happy. It'll all work out. You'll have.
I didn't know that was your
whatever.
fiance.
It's not.
He's not.
Oh, sorry.
He'll have say.
Congratulations.
He'll have say over what we do in the big picture, as we expand the mists, and he can bring more and more souls in, but we'll be the rebuild team.
Whatever would make you think that I would want to be Strahd's puppet.
It's not
The
a
man I
puppet.
knew
You'd
didn't
be a
want to be
queen.
his
You'd be in
puppet either.
charge.
He fought with everything he had.
What about Queen don't you understand?
I don't care about being queen.
Well, I'm lost then.
And-
I don't understand that. I guess. How will they?
I want you to fight. I want you to fight this hold he has over you. This isn't you, and you know it.
Okay, let's just put these cuffs on Midnight, and after that, maybe I'll think about. And he goes to put some
Angry
cuffs on.
goes-
sunlight noises.
As he goes,
Angry
I'm gonna.
sunlight noises.
Mira would try to restrain him in whatever way she can.
He actually moves
Rosa's just gonna clothesline his ass to the
quick.
ground.
He actually moves pretty quick. And he.
You're gonna be a
he goes to
hell
put them on.
no.
He goes to put
Groza's
them
gonna
on.
punch him in the mouth.
And as he's getting punched and is very distracted trying to do a bunch of other things, I'm going to slap a bag of diamond dust across his back and cast Greater Restoration. Trying to clear his mind.
Where is
I don't know
my?
if it's going to work.
angry sunlight noises. Do the thing before I have to shank a man.
Where is the cuff? Oh well, I'm having a problem with my
Shank a man.
items, I guess, because the cuffs aren't loading.
Good. It's good for me. I'm gonna shank a man.
Maybe this is why, and this is the one that has the cuffs.
I'm gonna shank a man. The unicorn is gonna shank a
This is the one
man.
that has the cuffs. Here we go. Let's do this.
That's not. I'd prefer not.
As he moves over to you, he just says, chained. And he is going to kind of do a little ring toss sort of thing towards you. With a d20 roll. Oh,
Can
yeah.
Mir try to shoot them out of the air? If he's
On a hit-
tossing them, she's going to.
It's a ranged attack roll with the cuffs, just to throw them, to aim the cuffs. And with a dexterity bonus. On a hit, the target is restrained until I take a bonus action to unrestrain you. It is a strength check to get out. They are magically delicious.
I don't like magically delicious.
Mir would jump in front of Midnight.
It actually hit because I didn't see the thing.
That's his
pop
turn.
up.
Sharpbeak would technically have the next initiative. As we
Sharpie's just gonna stay out of the way.
What was the roll? Because I didn't even see anything.
Oh, that's right. I have private rolls for Cassius's wisdom saves.
Because I'm just curious what he rolled to
It was
actually.
a 19 on the dice.
A 19 versus my armor class, or
A 19 on the dice.
19 on the dice plus his modifiers.
Plus his DC modifier, plus his dexterity modifier.
okay.
Which, as you know, vampires move quickly. So I didn't even have to check.
And I just have to use my turn each time to roll strength to get out. Okay.
Cassius stays held by your spell. Midday, you're up.
Is it shanking time? Because,
Don't kill him.
You can talk to your midday still, right? And then say what.
yeah, Midday's very close by.
Yeah.
Midday can do non-lethal.
He looks pretty healthy right now, Chris.
Yeah, so I think it was multi-attack. Oop. One with the hooves, one with the horn. So multi-attack. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Select alt. One with the hooves. Standard. Stop popping up. Attack. Flanked. So.
Okay, 24. As this unicorn
That does hit, right?
travels on a little film of mist on the ground of this, covering just over the batshit of this cavern, kind of making it look a little less like a bathroom. Pounds its hooves into Chris's chest.
Yeah, because it wasn't showing if it actually hit him tonight, even though I have some selected.
Yeah, so it hit.
Some-
So
yeah.
real damage.
So that's the hooves. And then it has a horn attack.
Damage. Are these magical hooves or no?
Yes, unicorn weapons are considered magical, all of their natural weapons.
I had
And
a
then it gets a
feeling.
horn attack.
Well, it did not register. as
Don't
that.
think a 14 hits.
It is not. He's not
And
going to
then
let
that's-
your horse hurt him
yeah.
twice.
And then that will be the turn.
With one hoof connecting only. Midnight. What do you
I
want to
guess
do?
I'm gonna do the strength check to try to get out.
It is.
Let me see I have a pretty high. It's a save, right?
It
Or
is
is it
going
athletics?
to be.
Because I can do either save or athletics.
Just a strength check.
Just pure strength.
Strength check.
Ability check. Normal. Almost.
Oh,
I'm guessing.
One off. Yep.
It didn't even roll either. It just dropped on it.
The iron bands of binding on Midnight are holding her wrists together, preventing her from doing anything. She cannot seem to break these mystical cuffs. Mira, what do you want to do?
Okay. Mira's going to... Where'd Chris go?
Should be still right there.
Right next to you.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. The lighting was weird. He looked different. I was like, Mira's going to cast Detect Thoughts. Yep, that's what she's gonna do. She's looking for presence of Strahd in Chris's mind.
Okay, so
Why am I doing?
are you
a
doing it
saving
like
throw?
reaching deep right away, or are you just doing surface thoughts?
She'd try to probe deep right away.
You probed
I
yourself.
actually rolled decent on a wisdom save.
You probed yourself and succeeded to not tell yourself the truth.
Oh, you know I was targeting Chris just because I forgot the stupid
I
target
do.
button.
I do. Are you
Stupid
probing
target
deep
reticle.
right away?
She said yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's looking for Strahd's presence in his mind.
He fails. And as you probe in, you definitely feel there is a connection there. There's something foreign that does not sound familiar to you at all. And in fact, as soon as you start to reach a little deeper and look for, like, what is that blackness, you feel a snapback, sort of. And next to Chris, or between you and Chris, you see this puff, this shadowy thing, sort of in your vision for a second, and then it disappears again as the spell ends.
At the end of Mira's turn, I'm gonna be doing legendary action for the unicorn.
It's telling you that he himself is definitely in control of his own head, but you're not the only one in there listening right now. You just listened in with somebody else, and it kind of gave you a little shockwave. Theris.
But what is Chris thinking in general?
Chris was thinking, like, this is ridiculous. I just need to take Midnight. My dad'll drink her. We'll all maybe have a taste. She probably tastes good. Those pig drippings have had time to marinate. It's like, we have, like, it's been a long time since I remember the hot dog flavored wine. Midnight and I have had some good times. It's too bad.
Greg, I was doing a legendary action before Theris's turn
Oh.
for the unicorn. Because I get once around.
Yep,
I'm gonna use them.
Okay.
Unicorn's gonna do a hoof.
Unicorn gonna hoof.
Gonna hoof.
Give a hoof roll if you can, yeah.
Well, and then still doesn't show if it hits or not.
It is a 16, which is a hit.
Oh, cool. And damage, which is magical. 12. 12 magic bludgeons from the horsey hoof.
Ah! One hoof, two hoofs. Ah! Okay. He quickly stops thinking about Midnight's better attributes and starts thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna eat that horse.
No.
Theris, you're up.
Already thrown the bag of diamond dust to his back. And we're gonna see if this is gonna work to free him, but at 5th level, I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration. So I can undo / end one of the following effects. So one effect that charmed or petrified the target, which is kind of what I'm targeting based on everything he's saying and based on what Mira is doing. I'm going to try and end the charm that Strahd has on this person.
Yeah. You realize that... So let me see for 1 second here. I want to say... It's Greater Restoration. So...
The good one.
Right. It's positive energy to undo a debilitating effect.
Is vampirism a debilitating effect?
Yes, 100%. And everything about this seems debilitating. The black eyes.
If anything, you notice that he is slightly adverse to the whole thing, but I won't give him hit points for it. No, it does not end his charm effect. You're trying to uncharm, or I guess you don't feel like there's any kind of reaction. You crush a diamond, full of powerful spell, and he just kind of stare at you like, what, did you say something?
If it was not going to end the charm effect, if it's not possible, then I'm going to go for the curse on the charm effect. Or the curse on one of the things. I'm assuming he's cursed in some way, shape, or form.
Well, you tried to charm to remove a charm, right? So it did not do that.
Because it can't?
Because he is not charmed.
Okay, if he's not charmed, then I could have never have done it in the first place, and that's not... Then
So you would know that he's not charmed?
I would assume that on a powerful spell like that, I would be able to feel at least something not pushing back.
All right. So as you
cast in one of the effects,
you get this. Give me an insight. Give me an insight check then. As you are casting this spell, you can have some insight as to how.
I think Mira would try to assist in some way. She would,
20.
Try to distract Chris.
Okay, you would realize that will not work. He does not appear to be under the influence of anything right now. Although he could be soon. He is not uncharmable, uninfluenceable at all, but at the same time, he's strong, he has a strong aversion to being controlled, but something may have the ability to do that. He might be susceptible.
Okay, is there a curse on him at all? That's the other thing I'll go for. I'll still cast a spell, but if I know he's not charmed, then I'm going to see if I can end a curse on him.
Okay, again,
because I can do that.
That does not work. You can heal him. I was trying to see if there's anything else you could do with the spell as you're casting
No, I can't do anything else with the spell. He doesn't have it unless he has a reduction to one of his ability scores, which I kind of don't want to affect at all. And I don't care about his hit point maximum. I definitely don't want to do that. So, and I'm gonna keep any exhaustion there. So if he's not charmed and he's not cursed, then I wasted a 5th level spell, and that's that.
Spell fizzle.
And I will bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen, just in case he wants to try and hit my elf base, as he called it.
Okay,
at least everyone's in the aura.
Resistance to everything for one round.
Yeah, resistance to everything.
Groza, you're up.
Frenzy rage.
Smack! Smack while I flail!
And great sword attack.
I didn't mean to put it on him, but yeah.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
He will. I was gonna say he's gonna. Okay, well, he's not entirely convinced you were going to attack him at first. Anyways, he's never met you before, so the first one.
I just realized it's not adding It's not adding the rage damage, so it should be plus additional 3.
Gotcha. And this is your magical greatsword, so
Yes, sir.
he takes 21 damage from that and staggers back a little bit.
Oh, stagger back a little harder, buddy.
Oh.
Never mind, you're fine right where you're at. Talked a lot of smack right there.
But he's hurt,
Damn you!
and he's in sunlight.
You were supposed to be sacrificed tonight. Now I'm gonna have to
Well, we don't
take you
always
back to the
get what we
temple
want.
I'll take you back to the temple myself.
Sweet, let's go. I want to see my lady anyway. It's been a while.
Kristoff decides this isn't going how he wanted it to. Like,
He is
Cassius,
surrounded.
move! Why aren't you? And he will use his target.
I don't like that. I can't be charmed. My auras do not turn off when restrained. I can't be charmed.
Did I target you?
Yeah, it says target and charm, I thought. No one in my aura can either.
He's targeting Mira.
But
And
she's
he's
within
saying
10 feet
Mira.
of my aura, so it does not work.
Yes, well, he's saying, Mira, come on, come with me. We don't have to do this. And he's going to begin moving this way, away from everybody, and around the corner. So if anybody wants to do anything,
Horsey time!
Yeah, hell yeah.
Horse,
I'll
horse,
take a swing.
horse. Yeah, magical hoof. Go! Damn you, magical hoof.
Love to see that.
Did you crit?
Yeah, I crit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
So 39.
oh boy,
Jesus.
You guys got it.
okay. So, Theris, did you do anything?
I was kind of gonna wait to see if the 39 knocked him out, but I guess not. So yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell at him. I can only cast it at him, which kind of sucks. So I guess another second level
He's about to dodge around the corner.
hold person. I don't think he's gonna dodge this.
Okay. What is
Wisdom
your-
save.
What is your DC?
18?
Can you make a DC 18 Wisdom save for me then?
Oh no. Oh no.
As the hand, the ring on Strahd's son's hand,
The fucking ring of spell turning.
is a ring of
Yeah.
spell turning.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well,
Trust Rosa
And
can
Cassius
smack him.
breaks
I need a 10.
his
No.
thing as well. You got a 10!
It would have been it's technically a 14 right now.
It's not enough. And so
Nope.
he
Also,
dips around
guess
the
what?
corner.
I get to drop my own spell.
Hang on. Does Mira get an opportunity attack?
As he moves further away.
He.
Because according to
Okay, so can
while
she?
it shows that it should be charmed, but Midnight wouldn't.
Aura. The aura says no charm to anyone in my aura.
Correct. So is she inside your aura? She cannot be charmed or cannot stay charmed. Like as long as she's in your aura.
She cannot
she's
become charmed, period.
not. Okay. Just curious and double checking.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh.
Paladin auras are great.
Your aura pays off, and the mists crawl up from the ground around midnight. They're coalescing everywhere, all the time around midnight and midday, and they crawled up and freed you of the look that Chris gave you. Then he dips away
as I'm flaming.
And you guys hear I guess he would probably say something like, "All right, it's time! Everyone, to your places!"
Oh no. Squirm harder.
And I think that's probably a good time to go to break. Maybe Sharpbeak can go first.
RP ain't doing nothing. Last time I let him do anything, he died.
Hold up, Greg. Hold up. He rolled a 20 on that save.
A 20
He
on
has
what save?
advantage on the hold person save. It doesn't just automatically turn against me. He still has to roll for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
There's still a
Sure.
chance.
It's like, no way. No
That's
way
true.
Ring of Spell turning is that just OP, because then I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Right, it does only on a success, right?
Well, wearing this ring, you have an advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets you. In addition, if you roll a 20 for the save, it's only if you roll a 20 and the spell is 7th level or lower, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster using a spell slot.
20.
Yeah,
That was
so
on a
I'm fine.
success. Oh, that's even better for you. Okay, so yeah, he only rolled a 17.
You still rolled a 24.
17.
Yeah. So he is not turned, and that was not with advantage even. So give me another d20. See if you hold personed. Oh, look at that. Okay, so no hold person. Sharpbeak is hiding behind a sarcophagus that seems to be.
I'm not ready for him to die again. It was already too soon.
Midnight, you can see the door on this thing is one of the doors, like the first part that you'd have to do on the inside is closed, but the second part here, this slab has to be moved still to close it off completely, and you can see Irina lying inside of the sarcophagus there in the crypt.
Yeah.
So Sharpbeak is just staying there, or is he coming around, or?
Oh, he's staying put.
Okay.
He's not dying again. Not yet.
Alrighty then. Cassius will jet out this way. Dip into the darkness. And do a little. Do 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 do. Alright, so that's Cassius's turn. It's gonna be Midday's turn when we come back as Strahd is running away. And he's actually going, or Strahd, sorry again. Jeez, family resemblance. Chris is going to use a legendary action to go there. And another legendary action in between turns to dip away. You guys hear a and then a whoosh sound. And yeah, we'll go for a break here. See if we can come back and finish this crazy thing off. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, one sec. And then this button, and then this button, and then we'll go for a break. Be back soon. everybody, and welcome back to our exciting conclusion of Curse of Strahd. As midday is your turn, Chris has just run off into this direction after trying to charm Mira and having it not work. Midday, yeah. Oh wait, 1 second. Sorry, can't hear you.
Bounce off me.
And now you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have midday see if they can try and get the bands off me. So it'll be like briefly step in, step out of the space. Have them roll just. It was pure strength.
It's a strength check, yeah.
I can have the horse try.
All right, so you hold your hands out, try to get these hooves on the horse to crack through.
Come on.
No.
Sparks go flying as the mist coalesces on the cuffs, and nothing happens. Now it's your turn.
I mean, I can't really do anything because I can't make any more attempts on that. So I don't really know what I could do other than just be like, hey, try to get these things off me, and just, that's it.
Yeah, you're stuck in the cuffs for now. Okay, you feel like there is some way you can get out, but it's going to take a little bit of magic. Mira. Well, I guess if you want to try something, Midnight, you can try something to get out.
Using that hint, I
'Cause you
can
do have
try.
You do have some
I can try one
powerful
spell.
stuff that if you did something at this point in the game, it might work.
Then I would say I would at least try to spell magic on them.
Okay.
Because as the best I got.
Give me a check on that then.
It is D20 plus casting mod. Let me just double check that real quick so I don't roll the wrong one.
It is.
You move your hands around in the cuffs. Your hands are you're definitely restrained, but you're able to jiggle around enough that you can
Plus
make the motions
casting
for the
mod.
spell.
Casting mod, not save mod, before I do something stupid.
And summoning the all the might inside of you, and what powers these mists around you seem to be granting you, and these cuffs, the magic cuffs, smash and fall off of you.
Wait.
Oh, thank God. It's just as easy as dispel magic. Yeah, that's my action. That's a good action.
Hey, there's advantages to having a connection to the mists.
Yeah, just no longer restrained. Yay.
There's,
Yeah,
when she does
was-
that, you actually have a great view of this because she's summoning something that's you expect, like, dispel magic will work on that, and you see as she's doing this for a second there, you almost recognize her. She almost looks elven to you in her majesty.
My 28 perception.
It's like,
Are you moving?
Seeing Irene is behind me, you said the door was like open, or it needs to just like start being
It's
opened
mostly
more.
open. It's like it needs to be action to seal it up, kind of thing. Still, so you can slide it out of the way fairly easily with your size. I'd say it's almost a guarantee without a 1.
And from Mira's vision, she's been basically turned or done something with, and I don't like that. So I'm a hold anything to like get closer, just like to get the sunlight in there from the sword, and just like stay there for the time being till I see what everyone else is going to do.
Okay, you see that
Keep her in the
there's
sunlight.
blood that's run down her eyes. She has bite marks, 6 puncture marks on her neck.
Yeah, that's my turn. Just keeping her in the
Okay,
sunlight
Mira.
just in case.
Gotcha. Mira. You guys
All right,
are
Mira's
starting
gonna turn to the
hear-
group.
You guys are starting to hear like sounds from like
Yeah.
the stairwell and
Gremlin
out in the
noises.
darkness.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Mira's going to turn to the group and she's going to say, just to be clear, when it comes to Chris, we're incapacitating, we're not killing. At least, if somebody's going to kill him, it's going to be me. And she walks into the crypt where Irina is. She pulls out one of her crossbow bolts and snaps it. And she looks down at Irina and she'll say, it's time for you to join your brother now. She's going to use the wooden shaft of the broken wooden shaft of the crossbow bolt and stake it into her heart while she's in the sunlight of Midnight Sword.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn
Welcome
is
back.
right. While she's in the sunlight of Midnight Sword. You guys planned this out or what?
we had ideas.
When you, yeah, I guess you've had time to think, but when you stab her first, you see that she turns. There's mist coming out of her, and she's attempting to turn to a misty form. You were right. The curse has been completed. She writhes from the stab, and as she evaporates, the sunlight blade forces her back into unconscious form on this bed, and she starts to disintegrate, her flesh turning to ash, flaking off slightly, her beauty decaying quickly, her skeleton, all that's left, bones and dust. Wow.
And I think as that happens, Mira will just be like, I'm sorry that we couldn't save you from this. Then she walks out of the crypt and drops the other half of her broken crossbow bolt and says, who's ready to kill a fucking vampire?
I'm ready now that I'm not bound
You just
anymore.
did.
Well, let's go kill the big one.
And where are the little children he spawned to try and get us killed?
Which way did Chris run?
Yeah, I think
Off to
Mira's the only one who
side.
saw.
He went around this corner.
Huh.
She'll point and lead them.
Wait, he went up, Greg?
He went,
He went this
way, like
The way that I just went.
I didn't see where you just went, so that doesn't help me.
there. Do you
looks
see
like-
where I'm pinging?
Come back.
Yeah.
That direction. He ran from this point over here
Come back.
in that direction.
Is that him?
I don't-
No, that's Cassius.
You do not see him.
Cassius went one. Cassius went one way.
Give me a perception check. Oh no, wait. You do see.
He
Cassius.
does not.
You do see Cassius there, I think.
Do I see any sign of Chris?
What is your passive perception? Sorry.
He said 28.
28.
Yeah, you'd see Cassius, but you do not see Chris.
What a god.
I know that, so I don't see any sign of Chris.
No,
Nada.
no sign of Chris.
Open this door.
And
Oh,
Mira
that's
will
locked.
just be like, Chris went this way, and I think he called for reinforcements, so we
It
should
will-
get ready.
It will take a DC check, a strength check, to open that door there
Here we go.
that you are trying
Ta-da.
to currently open. It feels like it's not been moved in a while and it's in place. It's like a tomb
Stone door.
stone door cover. Yeah, here, let me see if I can give you a...
Yeah. Yeah, I think all those doors down here from Midnight's last trip are stone. And heavy.
Okay.
Gives you a nice little view of...
Yeah. They're like little crypts.
Yeah,
Great.
So, as you look over and do not see Chris anywhere.
Ugh. I am going to... I mean, it's for Mira. And we're going to try this. I'm going to reach out to the Raven Queen. I'm going to try to divine intervention.
Okay.
To bring Chris back here.
Back here, or
As in back back in front of Mira.
Back into the room.
Back into the room.
Sick.
Is that a great idea?
It's an attempt. I mean, I'm not restrained anymore. It's a good idea.
Fair.
It's a great idea now that I can hit.
Do it.
All right. I'm trying. Here we go. I need a 12 or lower.
This is where it's gonna happen.
Botch,
too, right?
botch. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1.
Come on. I don't know why it's not rolling.
Lag.
Come on. You can do
Is it
it.
because... Oh, no, it's not because of combat, because it's your turn.
It's my turn. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. Just a D100. Here we go. Oh, God. Yes. Holy.
The one time it needs to work, it works.
Raven Queen.
Do the divine intervention.
I'm gonna put him back right in front of Midnight, Groza, and Mira.
We angry. We angry today. We're
I'll
angry
make
today,
fun of my
Greg.
elven face, you bitch.
Right.
Do it, Greg. Divine intervene.
He's on a different map
Telling us
right
that
now.
you're doing this?
Nope.
He's just doing some weird arm movements, probably some weird prayers, and just like humna.
It's more just a really silent, like, please, if at any time that this would work,
Okay,
I need it to be right now.
I'm going to go on to the stream to show you guys later if you wanted to watch what happened later.
Oh, gosh.
Strahd ended up coming out over here and then walked past
have
here
any
and
vision.
said,
Wait, hold on. Oh,
okay, listen, Father's not here yet. He's coming. He should be here soon, though. He cared about you all. And then all of a sudden he gets teleported away again.
Denied.
He was giving instructions to Strahd's brides,
No.
and then
No,
he
no,
shows
no.
up
No.
in front of Midnight.
No, he's got to go in front of Midnight.
In front, right there, in my face.
Jeez. So he teleports in, just... Actually, yeah, Theris, you can just see, if you were like right here, you could see where he is. So you could just see like a little bit of where he's teleported to. So that holds up.
Angry vom noises.
Where did you?
What the?
Where,
No.
where did you think you were going? Not away from us.
Back in my sunlight, back in the sun.
What? Yeah. He's definitely flustered. Has no idea what the hell's happening right now. He was just talking to a bride.
I will.
How bad does he look right now, Greg? Out of question.
He looks
Sorry.
pretty hurt, especially in the sunlight now. He actually did have, I believe. No, he started. No, he didn't. Yeah, no. So he would still be injured.
Pretty
Yep.
messed up.
Yep, he didn't have a chance to regenerate. I was just thinking about it.
Good.
I know where he
Spite.
is, even though I can't see him because I know where I wanted to put him. I'm gonna bonus action, since Divine Intervention's not a spell. I'm gonna bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level.
Oh my
Ooh,
god! What do you hate me?
spicy.
What is this?
Remember,
Okay.
Do
non-lethals.
something non-lethal.
She needs to get the last hit, and we agreed on this.
I know.
She needs
Why
to.
am I not?
Rosa doesn't remember agreeing to anything.
So your spiritual weapon is a giant black.
She said it to the group.
That
long-
is true, yes.
It was while you were AFK, unfortunately. But your character definitely heard.
Alrighty.
Smack him.
And the flavor text, the text of the spell does not say I need to see the creature. It just needs to be next to the spiritual weapon, and I know that he is because I put it next to him. So spiritual weapon. Okay, nothing is casting. Why is nothing casting?
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
You might have to manually roll it. It's like
I know, but
plus mod.
I know. I'm trying to make sure that the spell goes. The spell isn't going off my. Let's try it this way.
Yeah, it might be the wrong section of the sheet. Maybe.
Spiritual
weapon's
weapon.
a weird one, for sure.
No, I've done it before through here, and it's just not casting the spell. It's not casting any of my spells. Like even if I hit hold person. So that's fun.
Maybe I'll
Okay,
just go forward and back.
It might be because you don't have anything selected.
That too.
It sometimes does that.
Might have to move to here and select Strahd,
Okay.
Strahd clone 2.0.
just so you can see the token enough to alt click it.
Okay. Clicked.
Now you have them selected.
Okay.
Do your thing.
There it is. Spiritual weapon, 4th level. Consume.
Oh boy.
Consume.
Attack. With a
Yeah.
plus 10. Come on. Ooh, that's a 16.
Maybe.
Does that hit him?
Because it tells the players if it hits.
Oh, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Hit.
That is, it's 2d8. I'm going to roll it because it doesn't do it right. 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is now plus 5.
Non-lethal bonks.
16 points of damage from the sword.
This sword comes in and Chris is like, what the?
Yes, and non-lethal.
Holding back from, like, trying to block his eyes from Midnight's Bleed and Aura, and even the unicorn's too bright. And then all of a sudden he gets this slash across his back.
Sparkles.
He is feeling very surrounded.
Good.
Gross, if you will.
He is going to,
No.
the end of that unfortunate thing.
You are surrounded, sir. Do not resist.
You are surrounded. We have you surrounded.
He cannot Misty escape
not-
right now, although
Do
he
not
wants to.
resist. Sun like over.
He's like, I gotta try
It's his turn anyway.
What you can? He might have a legendary action.
his legendary action, yeah. He's using the legendary action to try to grab Mira.
Gasp.
That makes sense.
Anyways, we started shanking him after that.
Wolf form.
Counterspell. No.
Oh,
wait.
vampire wolf.
Is he just doing a grapple check or is he doing a
That's just
I was
spell?
gonna say, you can't counterspell, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a straight trying
Yeah,
to
it's
outstrip.
Defensive.
It's a thing that he can do
I would
as a
do
vampire.
defensive duelist.
Also, not a thing you can do because it's technically not that kind of attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
it prompted me that I could do it.
It's not.
Yeah, it prompts you on everything.
Yeah, it prompts you if you take.
The
damage.
VTT's weird.
It prompts you if you take
Contested
damage if there's a reaction that you
Right.
can take. Just anytime there's a reaction opportunity, it doesn't mean that it tells you those reactions are all valid, right? His attack does not provoke anything like that. It's not a grapple check. It is just an attack. And he lashes out and grabs your neck with his hand, which actually has claws on it
Gross.
now. And he grabs it and he says, "Mira, enough of this. We have to. I need you to just listen." And he'll be like, "All of you, just settle down." And Groza, you're up.
No.
I'm gonna punch him in the
Settle.
kidney.
Kidney shot. Kidney shot.
I have to put him back in the initiative now, I guess.
24 on that kidney shot.
So
Oh,
that is
wow.
7 points of bludgeoning.
Should I remove him from the initiative? Oh,
Is 7 points gonna knock him out?
7 points of bludgeoning, as we said?
Yeah, because it's just 1 plus my strength modifier.
Oh, you just punching? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just straight punching him right in the kidney as he's grabbing onto Mira.
Okay.
Probably
It's
punch him
24.
again.
Yeah, he takes three damage. from that?
7.
I mean,
it's
unless
half,
my big
yeah.
green hand is not magical, then yeah.
Oh, I guess with your magic hand, yes. Okay, so it takes
Yeah.
another 4 from that. He's looking pretty hurt, but still standing. He's like,
Do it again.
now listen, Dad is not going to be happy about this.
Who cares about what your
Here's-
father thinks?
And here's one as a
cares?
wedding gift.
And right about then is when you're punching him, and
Another 7.
a bunch of vampires spawn, run down the stairs.
Shit.
That's not going to be much of a problem.
Wait.
That's
All
not.
right.
That's not.
So
that's
that's 2
true.
punches. That's 2 punches to the kidneys. And I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna attack the first vampire spawn.
So
probably
wait a
like-
second. The second hit was a 25, and then that was how many damage?
It's 7
again?
damage.
Another 7.
Okay.
Because
So yeah, at the
punching
end
is
of
just
your
straight.
turn is when they come down the stairs, and
Oh, okay. That wasn't the end of my turn because I still had a bonus action attack because I frenzy raged.
gotcha. So they're still like you don't see them yet.
another smack. It'll be another
And for his
smack.
third kidney, then.
His third
shot.
kidney. His vampire kidney.
Third kidney shot.
Another
then.
7.
Another 7
Another
points
7.
of damage, and he's looking like he's staggering now, trying to stand up in the midst of all 4
That's
of
it for me.
all 4 of these things just beating on him from every side. And
That ends my turn.
as these things trample down the stairway, he is going
no,
to
No.
go invisible. No, wait.
I was about to say, if he goes invisible, he's holding Mira.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to do that.
It would be hard to not see him. Really?
Really hard.
When you have a hovering thing like right beside you, it's just like, okay, so you're right there.
He really wants to bite Mira, but at the same time, wants to take her
It's gonna
away.
get smoked.
I'd like
At the
to
same
see
time,
him try.
he's having a hard time getting
I'd like to see him not die.
getting rid of all of you.
He's not. He's really not.
Okay, so he's going to.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Going to use his action
What you
to
gonna do?
focus on a spell.
What you gonna do, Strati?
might be
What you
bad,
gonna
you
do,
know,
Strati child?
He's gonna. What did you say? He's gonna focus on a spell?
I heard counterspell.
He is going to cast a
I
spell.
love how you perk up at that.
I heard counterspell is what I heard, Greg.
He is casting a spell.
Mira. Mira.
Counterspell.
Thank you.
And then you hear
Counterspell.
counterspell. and
Yeah,
then-
Mira said counterspell.
Counter spell.
Doesn't go off as counterspelled.
Depends on what level it is.
Depends, but you can roll for it.
Chris
This is true.
didn't take his father's school of magic. He instead is a warlock, and
Oh, my leg.
he does not have counterspell. So what spell level did
Bugs.
you cast counterspell at?
3rd level.
3rd level. So you're gonna have to roll
I
on
believe
that
it
then,
can. Yeah.
because that is a
Oh
higher
yeah,
level
it's the only
spell,
level I can.
right?
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yeah,
do
she can roll
anything
for
with
it.
But
Yeah, she can roll for it to see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
A D20 plus your charisma modifier.
Karimba.
I'm trying to get it to do anything in a D20 plus my charisma modifier.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
To see if it counters the higher level.
Come on.
Desk roll, please.
Plus charisma modifier, which is I think 4.
Not save, just modifier.
Right. Just whatever your charisma bonus is.
2.
This is a pretty high level spell that Chris got from his warlock patron.
This patron can get bent.
15.
Please. Can it please
So
get
level
bent?
5 spell?
8th level spell.
What the fuck?
It's from his
Oh,
Mystic Arcanum.
Shit. Oh, that's a lot of spawn, I just noticed.
Oh, lovely.
So you guys
Yep.
hear shrieks
I have
and
a plan.
gibbering start up inside of this sphere, and
have a plan.
everything gets dark. Everything
What?
turns to blackness. Even your magical blade, if it's not a 8th level spell or higher, creating the
Or
the
a
light.
legendary item, I'm assuming.
And
that the
the
Sun
only
Sword is.
thing that glows here is Midnight's blade. And he's
Midnight
like,
gives
he
no
looks
shits.
down and says, "Oh shit."
Shanky, shanky, bitch.
The only thing anyone can see right now is the 10 feet around Midnight as this spell is going off.
Angry vibrating. I might not. This is not looking good for me letting you get the kill shot.
Just a second here.
'Cause I have a thing that I can do to end a lot of things.
So,
Where's the spell?
wisdom save. Okay.
Plus 4s to all.
At the start of your turn.
Right. I'm just going to roll the damage now and deselect all targets. So that way I know how much damage it is for the saves later.
Okay.
So
Why can't I
31 damage at the start of
Weird.
your turn if you fail the wisdom save. which is
Jesus Christ.
Only 31?
only
No,
31.
no. Not everyone's a paladin. Not everyone has enough HP to withstand that. Some people also got hit by the poison breath earlier and have not healed up yet because they didn't get touched by a magical unicorn.
You got touched once.
It is
Right? I didn't
psychic.
get touched by a unicorn.
You were because you're a barbarian. You're fine. I touched him with the unicorn
Wow. Sharpie's not doing anything. He's staying put.
He's like, okay. Like, this is a lot of undeath around here. Cassius is
Cassius
going
up
to try to move here.
once. What can this unicorn do?
And then sneak around the corner.
And be gross.
And you aren't looking. But his stealth check is 27. So I don't know if he has advantage on you or not. I don't think so. I think he thinks he does.
Wait, on
He thinks
what?
on
He,
you.
he had a stealth check of 27.
Oh
He
no.
came up behind you to stab you in the back.
But he.
Well, it is
but the
dark, so
stealth
that would be
fails.
disadvantage, so it'd be a -5 to his passive.
He also has
He's-
disadvantage because he can't see.
He can see.
No one can
he
see
can't
but me.
see anything in this darkness. That's right.
And did he make a wisdom
it's
save?
magical.
Is he about to take 88?
Yeah,
Did
he
he take
is
the
actually.
31 points?
He is
Do the damage
actually-
first. Do the damage first.
He's going to survive the damage either way, so I just want to make
Oh,
sure.
But he'll
So
be more
he-
hurt.
He hits you, and
Yeah, 23 will hit. As long as it's not a crit. But I'll cancel the crit, but...
there's 11. I'm going to guess.
But
this
he rolled a
is-
disadvantage and still fucking hit me? God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, high mods kind of suck when you're a little bit squishy.
Or when you have an armor class of 15.
Yeah.
So nobody can see, so he doesn't get advantage for that, so it's just regular
sneak, no
thing.
sneak.
I think he can add a psychic blade attack to that too.
What?
So
What's happening?
that is 11 fire damage. So are you resistant to fire? Not this turn, eh?
No.
Okay, 11 fire damage, and then his second attack will be his psychic blade.
I'm sorry, wait, what's happening?
He's doing a bonus attack rogue thing.
Yeah, but if it's a soul knife, that bonus attack has to be from his psychic blade in the first place. I know soul knife rogues, so if he attacked me with an actual dagger, he can't attack with his soul knife.
Oh, it has to
You
be
can-
the first
I
one.
thought
Has to be an attack with the Life
with
as well?
the psychic. Yep, I believe so.
I'll defer to you guys on that one.
Whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade. That's the other one. Psychic blades, bonus action, attack. Oh, I guess he actually hid as part of his thing, right? So yeah, that's his one attack.
Oh yeah, he also bonus action hid. So
Yeah, so which didn't work out because your perception.
and it says after you attack with the blade, you can make a melee weapon attack with a second psychic blade as a bonus action on the same turn.
Right.
So it has to be with the blade
has
in
to
the
be
first
with
place.
the psychic blade for the first one. Yeah. No
So
problem.
11 points of fire damage total.
Yeah, I took that off you.
Great.
Midday.
And it is midday.
Wait,
so
he has to do
Midday's-
a save as well, though.
Yeah, wisdom save. And midday has advantage because it's a unicorn. Because that's great, and I didn't know that till recently.
He takes 31 psychic damage from this
Wisdom
maddening darkness.
saving throw at advantage with a +4 on top of it, so 20.
That'll do it.
Do you have to be able to see in your aura or no?
I don't need to see you, they just have to be in the aura.
Great, lovely. Good to know. Not that it's gonna help me, but
So is the
I can
unicorn
try a thing
resistant
to help you.
to psychic or no?
Let me double check on the sheet one more time because I have it pulled up where I can eat. Magic resistance, advantage to saving, and blah blah blah.
then what are you doing as a
Languages,
unicorn?
condition. Is immune to poison. It's not. Yeah, psychic's not a thing. So unicorn's basically gonna see some, or at least try to like feel its way through. But I've seen the the fire that hits. Name Theris. Or is it just blackness? Even the spell that was just cast at Theris
you
cannot
can't-
be seen.
You can't see anything right now. It's black. Everything's black.
Only
you're
midnight.
hearing
Only midnight in the aura stuff.
actually anywhere inside of this sphere or whatever you want to call it, this area.
All the purple.
Let me just put that there so we all know what's going on. It goes around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. Non-magical light, as well as created by spells of 8th level or lower, cannot illuminate the area. Shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter can be heard within the sphere. Whenever a creature starts its turn in the sphere, must make a wisdom saving throw, taking 8d8 psychic damage on a fail, or half as much on a success.
Okay, but we can see the sunlight coming off the legendary sword. Correct.
Correct, because it is the
So
sword.
unicorn would be able to see Chris right there.
Yep. Yeah, within 10
Unicorn
feet
gone.
of midnight.
Yep. Unicorn gonna try and hit Chris.
Or within at least 10 feet, if not more.
Unicorn's got to try and aim for the kidneys. Aim for the kidneys. It's gonna try horn. It's not flanking, so attack. Normal. It crit.
Nice.
What?
Unicorn
smite on it.
crit hoof.
Smite
It's a
on it.
unicorn. It does not.
Good attack.
And it's a magical hooves. Magical hooves, Craig. Magical hooves.
So you hit Groza, right?
No. I hit Chris
Okay.
with magical hooves,
So
doing
Chris,
16 damage.
Chris is concentrating on this spell,
Oh, good.
and all of a sudden,
There's no spell. That
he
was
falls to the
non-lethal, by
ground.
the way.
Yeah, well, I can't
Yeah,
really
Because I
do...
prefaced it.
He's got 1 hit point, but he doesn't have 1 hit point now.
Yeah, yeah.
you non-lethal crit?
He falls over.
Yeah.
And he is seems to be unconscious. All of a sudden, he starts to turn to a misty form, but cannot do it. Midnight's presence, this sword around him, is too bright still, and the darkness around him fades as he loses concentration on this spell, and everyone can see again.
Yeah, that will be Midday's turn. And for my turn, I will hold my action until Mira does her thing. I'm holding a spell until Mira does what she wants with Chris.
Okay, he is prone now, and down to 0 unconscious. In your aura, he cannot misty escape away, so he is unconscious and lying there.
So yeah, holding spell for Midnight's turn, and then Yeah, holding spell till after Mira goes.
Okay. Midnight.
Holding spell as my action.
After Mira.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I know what I'm gonna do.
Now Mira.
I think she sees him, and she'll kind of desperately look at Theris and Midnight and be like, is there a cure for vampirism?
Besides death? No.
Do I know, as a cleric of a grave cleric, if there's a way to undo vampirism?
Because I don't think I remember recalling from Van Richten's journal when we looked through
I don't think
vampires
you guys
on
know
that.
of anything that deep yet. If you had a chance to talk to Van Richten, maybe
What
you
about
could-
when I read through the vampire section on his journal?
there was nothing that's told you anything that's
Nothing to my
giving you any
knowledge.
more hope
Yep.
right now.
And then that would be conveyed to Mira.
I think she would.
Mira, you see as you're thinking about this another vision of the Amber Temple again, of oh, that's the wrong one. Of you kind of see this like scene where two familiar figures are lying, are like being tortured almost, burning in some sort of constant agony, having their life force drained or being filled with something. It's hard to tell. There's dark creatures of some sort which you can infer to be dark vestiges entombed in these amber sarcophagi, and these are two champions, two chosen ones, and you see them moving down this hallway. In your mind, there they are at the very end of the hallway in the room, made of amber. And this room empties out into that main chamber where you were, as they float without any control in total agony through this chamber, in behind this large statue and up a staircase. And then eventually you see as your sight goes from the balcony above where you saw that vision in the library of Irina and Strahd is Tatiana with Chris looking on. Just as that vision goes down and you look down that staircase, you see what lies down below. As Cole and Krim disappear into this thing. And as you stand there in front of Chris,
Oh,
you see a whole bunch.
scorpion bat.
As you stand there in front of Chris, you start to hear. Oh, there it is. That sound. That familiar sound in here. This room that you are in starts to fill up with something noisy. And these bats they're flying all around Chris, all through this light of bouncing off of the light of your sword. It seems like they're appearing out of nowhere. They're coming down by the thousands down this stairwell,
Mira, do your
all the way
thing.
from the pinnacles of Ravenloft, the peaks 380 feet above, this stream of bats starts flying in like a train and flying around Chris.
So, Mira?
I feel like she'd say, everybody grab onto Chris right now!
do the thing so I can do the thing. I got a plan. It's a great plan. It's already what I was gonna do, but it's a great plan.
What am I gonna do?
Steaky.
Hey, we can't do that on stream.
Not that!
What? Rosa. Midnight.
Not that.
You stand there, waiting, looking at Mira as she's pondering what's happening. These bats beginning to fly all around. Some of them are going into Chris now.
That's gross.
They are, and it looks like he's opening his eyes, and he opens one and he grabs a bat out of the air and eats it. And he grabs another one out of the air and eats it.
Alright.
Do something or I will.
Just gonna say, I'm so sorry. And
he starts to
she's
get up a little
going-
bit. He's trying to like.
well, would you let me do my action, please?
Yeah.
Let her do the thing so I can do the thing so you can get angry.
Alright.
Because you know what I'm about to do.
I'm going to first do Hexblade's Curse. Fucking can't do anything.
It's being buggy.
Oh, it might be all the
I
bats.
just can't. I can't.
I'm gonna take out some bats, but you can just imagine the bats, okay?
I just can't
Just
find
don't-
anything.
Is this thing
There
being
aren't too many
cluttered?
bats. Just one bats is good.
And we'll know there are several bats in vampire spawn, and then a lot of things are gonna go bad as soon as I get my held action.
Actually, no. I'm gonna hold that, and I'm going to just
Stab him.
attack with my Shadow Blade.
Got advantage.
Yep. And
Kill the bastard.
roll 2d8 plus 8, or plus 4, because I did not do Hexblade's Curse. And then, what am I? First I have to roll the attack. Oh my goodness, Stephanie.
You hear
You're okay.
a bunch of screaming happening all around too. It seems like the vampires in the distance are all in anguish or something. They
Add 8 to the 12, which would be a 20 to hit.
that's a hit.
For 8 damage.
2d8 plus 4, and then bonus action.
Because I think that was enough to put him back under again.
Bonus
Yeah,
action.
he's-
Wrathful Smite. No, not Wrathful Smite. My
To stake him
Warlock
or...
Smite 1.
That's already on a hit. There's no bonus action to do it.
Unless
Yeah,
it
but
states
it's not
otherwise.
So,
I'm just saying there's no bonus action for it, so.
and I'm doing that at
Highest,
plus
I wouldn't say highest, but pretty good amount.
3d8.
Paladin tips don't go off with your strongest.
That would be 28 radiant damage, please.
That is enough. He is.
And is that Mira's turn?
He is again writhing around in the ground now. Can't turn to mist in the light and seems unconscious.
And Mira's going to
Stake him.
chill.
Stake him. Stake him.
She'll put a hand on his cheek, breaks another crossbow bolt, and will stake him in the chest.
Woo!
He opens his eyes.
Not woo.
Mira. It's okay. And then crumbles to dust in front of you.
Held action time to get us out of this mess. I'm going to held action. Use Mist Wave.
Oh.
Let me place the template.
Okay.
Does it have to be centered on me or just centered on?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because I'm trying to like get all those undead down there,
Looks like you could
and
probably do
I'm
most
having
of
to
them, if
right
not
click.
all of them. So
Yeah, because I'm trying to place it on the undead and not have allies targeted. Jesus Christ.
you can just place the template and then use the alt click to untarget things.
Yeah, thank you for that. I believe that is everything. And damage. I'm
gonna have to
getting
do
an
some
error on
saves
the
here, aren't I?
damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manually roll because it's
That's fine.
doing weird crap with the template,
You
but
do that. That's fine.
everything in that in a like a 30-foot spear of stuff gets me open it.
So describe how this works instead of
Yeah.
technical issues.
Yeah, so basically Midnight's eyes turn like a gold and yellow, and she says, I am not dying down here to bats and weak vampires, as she like stabs the sun sword into the ground and just like a sonic boom of mist emits out of it.
And every one of these vampires
Needs to do a
spawn
con save.
is making a Constitution save.
I gotta roll 2 different 5d6s.
What is the DC?
Give me one moment, because that is...
That's all that matters.
should be a 14. Let me double check. I don't want to tell you wrong. Go off 14 for now, till I can bring that open. It is a DC 16. I'm sorry, 16.
That would be a little higher than that.
Yeah, and then another... because I have to roll 2 of these.
Why do you roll 2?
One is thunder damage, the other's radiant damage.
So it
The
does
first-
both 5d6 necrotic and 5d6 radiant?
5d6 thunder, 5d6 radiant. The first one's the thunder, the second one's the radiant.
20 thunder damage.
A creature
And
that succeeds
18
on its
radiant.
save takes half and isn't prone.
They are resistant.
They're vampires
to
spawn.
non-magic. So both of them will be. It's 38 damage, and the ones that fail are prone. So only
Yeah, the ones that fail are
3,
prone.
4 of them are not prone. I'll just put 4 near the back.
Yeah.
Took the butt of the wave. Will stay up, and the rest of them will be prone.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Nicely done.
damage. I don't, yeah, because they should take double from the radiant, and I want to get mass damage done as quick as possible.
They should take double from the radiant.
If they're vampire spawn, aren't they weak resistant, or am I just going crazy?
You didn't read
Like,
Van Richten's
just-
book enough.
I'm having to keep track of this in the sword, Greg. The sword
They're
is
not
crazy.
yet. No, they're not invulnerable to radiant.
I was thinking of something else.
That was if Giltheki was successful on his mission, which you'll have to watch the other one to see. So most of these things are now fallen prone because they all failed from your misty wave that you put out.
And took
then-
at least a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm doing that. So what else are you doing?
Yep.
Is that it?
That was
That
my
was her
held action.
held action.
Okay. So
Yeah, my
that's-
held action was to say
That's the end
no.
of your thing then. So then who's up next?
Yeah, it's Theris.
Me. Well. Okay.
Would Cassius have been in that wave?
Is it creatures of your choice?
There he is, I don't think.
Because I would have done everything
No,
hostile.
he's way out there.
Okay,
You're
just wanted to make sure.
way on the other side.
Where did I see the wave going?
Onto the stairs.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna move.
He-
I can't see. That's the thing. So I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step. Now I can see. Well, not Misty Step. I'm just using my Raven Queen ability, which is not a Misty Step. Specifically so that I can then look at these things and say, oh, well, that's not good. Okay, I guess. Is this the big like? I don't know if this is the big. I feel like this is the big fight. I don't know where else would it be.
I don't really know. Vision.
Fuck it. At the back of the stairs.
Say screw that guy in particular.
As far back as I can get it, because it's a large ass radius. Give me a sec. Yeah, a 30-foot radius. So I'm gonna get this person in front here. So this is 30 feet. So Mira is out of it, but everything else is in it, and a 40-foot high cylinder.
A 30-foot
I'm gonna
radius?
cast.
That's 60 feet in diameter.
Yeah, I know. I don't like them.
We don't like undead here. That's why I did a cool thing. That's why he's doing a cool thing.
Oh, and there it is. Yep.
Alrighty. Everyone, come on. Should be.
Spell.
Oh, why is it not getting these ones over here? I
It
don't
might
want.
be because
There it
they're
is.
having issues with the map. I'll just bring
Alright,
some
well,
closer.
no, you're good. Stop moving them. Stop moving them. Stop moving them.
Okay.
He can do the thing.
There's just a wall in the way. That's all. Dawn, not Mira.
Done, not Mira. Nice.
So the placement works.
All right.
When the cylinder appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage.
There's another one on the top left you don't have clicked. And there's one next to the center on the right you don't have clicked, I think. After that,
This one,
no.
this one.
Then
Got it.
damage. Damage. As you
Normal.
use your radiance in this crypt to...
It's a really shitty thing.
No.
Oh.
Oh my
It's
god,
okay.
it's still clicking. There's a lot of
Click
clicks.
harder. Click harder.
Why did
It
make
stays there, so no one go inside it.
What's the point of all these dice? There's so many. Okay.
I mean, if
okay.
they're,
One,
most of them are gonna stay inside it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fails. So the 7 at the back take 10 damage. The other ones take 5. All right.
Great. It's also sunlight, so when they start their turn, they take 20 radiant damage.
Right.
Because
Wherever that is in the initiative order.
fuck you. Yeah, I don't know where they are in the initiative order.
So.
Maybe they could like burn to a crisp. That'd be great.
And I'm gonna look at Groza, and I'm gonna be like, oh, annoying running guy was back there, and I point back to where it was, where I know Cassius is.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to the thing. Don't go in the light. That's not a good thing.
Don't go in the light.
Don't go in the hurdy burny.
Okay, Groza, you're up.
That's it.
Groza was directed to kill. Did he get up again?
No, I'm here. I don't know what else to do. So Chris is dead. There's sunlight now.
You were told where
Cassius
Cassius was.
I was like, Cassius is back. Over.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go after Cassius then.
He's over here.
And He kind of gave himself away with the attack last time, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my 3 attacks reckless.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
First one is a miss.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, he has high armor
dodges
like
and
I do.
weaves.
He doesn't miss that though.
Is that a natural 20?
He
Yeah,
will
the heart's a 20.
Uncanny dodge that.
For half of a crit.
It's a good thing he has uncanny dodge, though.
Jesus.
So 30, 31, 32. Yeah, half of 32.
Does that include a brutal critical?
And your rage?
Did it roll 3d6?
It did not roll 3d6.
It did not. Well, another one. Oh.
So
30 plus
33
your-
points of damage.
So I think if you done uncanny dodge, that's about half.
That's 16.
There's another one. Okay.
And my last attack.
That did look like it hurt him.
Whew.
Uncanny dodge again?
No reaction.
Reaction.
What? You critted again?
Yeah.
Did I? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, I rolled the
Holy
wrong.
shit.
No,
What? No,
Wait,
that's
no,
not
because
a
I rolled a
crit.
13 and a 9.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so just 15 points. of
Wait,
damage.
no. It's you crit on a 19 or a 20. You're barbarian.
Oh, no, never mind. I just had
No.
the paralyzed condition
No?
on him. Never mind.
Yeah,
So I
I
was
was
about
gonna
to.
say.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I thought that was hidden. I Again, like when you zoom out so far, some of the condition things look very similar. So. It's
Sounds
not a crit.
wondering.
It's a what is the hit? 13 plus.
It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, so it's a hit.
So it still
Yeah,
hits.
13 plus, yeah,
It's
a
still
10.
15.
So 25. Yep, 15. 18. Sorry, 18 because of the rage.
it's
Right.
still a lot.
Okay. He's like, oh fuck this. And
Shark beak staying out of combat. So.
Chris is not going. The
Yeah, 'cause
the
Chris is
vampire
not
spawns
here.
are up though, and they start
20
their
radiant
turn
damage.
inside of the radiant
Well,
bombshell
And prone.
and
well,
prone.
they start in sunlight, which is the big one,
Right. So they do
So no
not
healing.
regenerate,
and they
Nice.
take 20 radiant damage
and
Just
they
20
take 20
flat.
radiant damage. Why 20 exactly? Because they're
because
in
it's
sunlight.
in their sheet.
But it's not the dawn yet.
No, the vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight. Dawn is sunlight.
Right. So like there is no additional dawn damage.
At the end of their turn, if they
So
are
at the
still
end they
end if
inside
they're
of
still
it.
there. Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yep.
Then you roll again.
So they will all be still alive, but I'm just
They have
gonna
to get
take
up.
the damage off later. So yeah, they get up, and so it's 15 feet to get up, and so they'll have 15 feet. So I'm trying to figure out which ones are 15 feet away, and will still have some health points after this is over.
And
I'm
they'll
gonna
be
save-
overlapped into my sunlight.
Okay, so these 4 here are gonna lose 20 each. They didn't go prone. And so, and the ones that went prone are gonna basically have 2 turns in the dawn if it stays up. So that's not gonna work for them. These guys are the ones the 7 in the back went prone and failed their saves. So these ones in the front. Oh no, these ones did. The ones in the back didn't. That's right. So the prone one, 15 feet, he can get up. These guys can all get out with 15 feet of movement. So that's what they do. They took their 20 damage, now they're moving their 15 feet. Start making some attacks. A bite at a midnight. Does a 19
Which one?
hit? No.
No.
And it tries to claw you. No, it does not.
And it's ending its turn
Mira.
in my sunlight.
It is still ending in the sunlight as well, yeah.
It's in mine and in Beirus.
Oh, jeez. A 1 with the bite? So this thing
Pee your pants.
slips while it's trying to attack you and falls prone. Which is unproned and then proned again. This thing will go all the way up and around and go towards you. Oh, it probably doesn't have that much movement. Yes, it does. No, 15 feet, that's right. So it can go to there. Oh well. It'll attack the horse.
stares judgingly.
Yeah, it's gonna bite the horse. Claws. You hear, "You're back again!" out of the shadows off to the left, kind of where the area where Cassius ran off to.
Probably the vampire ladies.
Anyone who can see Cassius can see them now. And the rest of these guys
great.
are going to be in the dawn again next turn, and they're all ending their turn there because they can't get.
Great.
Well, I guess this guy can go to here, and then get through to here, and he will make one. And he can get 15 feet. Everybody else is going to die, and these guys are going to die.
They all need a Constitution saving throw. If they're still in the dawn, they take a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. So what's the damage?
Roll that 4d10.
Because I don't want to make saves if I don't have to.
24.
Ooh.
Okay, so with the 20 at the start of their turn, they have 19 hit points left, these guys. So when they finish their turn,
Melts.
these ones all melt away. These ones got out of the dawn though.
Huh. One's still in sunlight.
And one of them gets to make some more attacks on a midday, which it hits.
Are none of them in the dawn anymore?
Correct. At the end of
At
their
least-
turn, they would have ran out.
Do we
I
know
think
if
my
Strahd,
or died.
sword.
are Strahd's brides a problem?
I can end them quickly.
Are they undead? Are they vampires? Are
Yeah.
they? Oh, okay.
I'd assume so. And one of them is probably Mira's mom.
And I emit like 15 feet of sunlight, so.
So midday is looking a little bit beat up by these two spawns coming in at her, and Strahd's brides are all shrieking. Their voices are like, what has happened? Where is Strahd? And they all like have this. If you do see them, they all have these gaunt faces, and they're clawing at their own skin, and they look very angry. If you get a view of them at all. Oh, we lost a midnight. One paladin down. Sharp beak.
Sorry about that. Discord crashed.
Ooh. So good.
That was
Sharp
weird.
beak.
I was trying to say at the end of their turn, midday was going to use a legendary action
Okay.
to self-heal. So, roll 2d8 plus 2. So, midday heals for 10.
Plus 10. Groza with the sharp beak. Is sharp beak doing anything this turn?
No, I don't want him to die, Greg. You're not killing my owlbear again.
Okay. Cassius is standing in front of you, and he is going to roll a d10. I believe he can do that. I should have brushed up on my Soul Knife Rogues, because I did not do that before this game. Alright. So Cassius takes a step off to the side here, and then chucks a knife back behind this corner here. And then just disappears, it seems like.
He stole Winnie's knife.
Pretty much. And Cassius is like, and he ends up moving here and doing some moving and doing some hiding. What was that, 10, 20? I think that's a bonus action.
Where did he go?
He probably did the hide
It's
thing.
not even an action to do that or anything. Just
What?
costs one of my die. Nice.
The psychic
Psionic
teleportation.
teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So then he ends up booking it a little farther. And doing some, well, you don't know exactly.
He'll be dealt with at some point.
I don't know. You hear occasional...
It's a bonus action, by the way, to do that.
It is?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. You can manifest one of your blades, and then you throw it up to a number of feet equal to 10 times the number rolled on your die.
Oh, it is a bonus action. Okay. I dashed. Okay, so he's a little closer. He's definitely hiding away right now.
What did he get on his?
He hasn't-
What did he get on his stealth check?
He's got enough of this. It's not rolled on the screen. Midday. Yep.
Midday's gonna try and smack at some vampire spawn. I can't target one because the sword's a little bit in the way. That's fine. I can target the other one with Midday. Midday gonna hoof and horn that one vampire spawn. That definitely hit that vampire spawn. So magic hoof.
These
one.
things are looking like they're.
Oh, that was the wrong attack. Sorry, ignore that completely.
These things are looking like they're suffering as it is. They're having a hard time even existing right now. Forget the light. You guys
And then
realize they
sword
came
attack.
down the stairs sort of like in this panic, in this like fury. That almost like what you did has some impact, but also something else that happened changed their attitude, and the brides too. Chris had called for them, but they didn't come then. Now they are, it's seemingly responding to something that has happened.
So Midday did 18 damage from both attacks to the vampire spawn onto the one of them. And that is Midday's turn.
How did she do
Midnight,
that?
however.
How did Midday do that? That's the only really part that matters.
The hoof and the horn? The multi-attack that
She did
Midday
a hoof
can
and a
do?
horn.
Yeah, hoof and a horn. Stomp and a gore.
Okay.
Then Midnight's turn.
Yes.
The bride's over there. There's still a lot of them left. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Boop-doop-doo. Sun sword. Boop-doop-doo.
Bop a lot of it.
Attack.
Okay.
Normal.
This vampire, it's kind of covering its eyes for a second. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna say, sorry, buddy. And just like kind of raise it up, doing like all this light as the light like streaks down onto its head, and then kind of
it's
just
like totally blind in this area. It can't get away from sunlight no matter where it goes.
even closer, more sunlight. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. The badly injured one, because I can still do another
I
smack.
believe you just put them all back in sunlight.
Yeah, it's 15 feet of sunlight.
Yeah, some of them wouldn't have
Then-
started their turn in sunlight, but now they will.
Yeah.
So they will all They're all melting
Yeah.
away in front of you.
And this one is, let me double check because I have to custom roll because it's undead, because I don't want to have to deal with it. 3d8 plus 7. Because it is undead. 22 damage on the badly injured one, right
Okay.
in front of me.
Still standing, but barely. It's got one leg. It's really
I'm not wasting
balancing,
a...
trying to
do
cover
I-
its eye.
Do I hate my life and say smite? He's a little baby one. Little baby smite. Spell. If it would. Moved it off the
You're
spell
smiting
bar.
this guy?
Yeah, for that extra 2d8.
All right.
Because it just makes me salty. 12 extra. Please die.
Well, it's
Use the
dead.
first level slot on you. Please die.
It's very much dead.
And since I can move even further, more sunlight. Just keeping these guys at bay. That's my turn with the sun.
Hey, Mira. Standing in front of the pile of ashes that was Chris. brightly lit in this glow of this spell behind you. Theris, you would notice that Mira looks absolutely dazzling right now. With the backlighting.
And Mira gets up and she sees these last 3 vampires and she just screams as she charges at them. And Shadowblade.
Alright.
What is it to hit with my Shadow Blade? I think it's just 4.
4? Your
That'd
proficiency
be a
bonus
15 to hit.
is 4, plus your dex is...
It would. My dex is.
So it's a
4.
plus 8.
Oh, so that's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And I'm going to bonus action Bardic and do a slashing flourish. So that will be.
Nice.
Roll 2d8 plus 8, right? No, just proficiency bonus, so 4
Right.
plus 1d8, and the second d8 will get applied to all 3 of them.
Gotcha. The third D8, yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 for
that's-
everybody, and then
Mhm.
9 for the one as well. So a 13 on the one you hit. Which one did you?
That's radiant damage,
Which one did you
because I'm
swipe?
using my Shadow Blade.
Which one did you swipe for originally?
The one that's showing is near death.
Okay. So minus 13,
And then the other 2 would take,
minus 4.
and that's radiant damage, so.
Yeah, they're not immune or not vulnerable to it. They just don't like starting
Okay.
their turn in the sunshine.
They gonna do it anyway.
And second attack. Thinking about it. Oh, I rolled the damage, damn it.
It's nice damage.
$25 to hit,
That's a hit.
Yeah. For the 15.
plus 4, and I'm going to use my last Bardic Inspiration to do their Slashing Flourish.
All right. So another 4
Another
to
17.
everybody, and 9 and 4. So that's another 13 to him. Looking pretty hurt. And then another.
And then bonus action, I used. Oh wait, I couldn't have done the Slashing Flourish, so take that last day off, because that was my bonus action. Sorry.
Plus 4.
Yeah, Bardic
that's right.
Inspiration's a Bardus.
I do that once per
Bardic
turn.
action.
Ooh, plus 74. No. That's not right. Okay. He's there. Okay, so that guy's almost dead. He's on his last ankle.
Last ankle.
Theris, you're up.
Sword speech.
Okay.
You would see a figure to your north
Unless you get
with she looks like she has a couple of knives, and she's like ready for
that
winter
one.
wear. She's definitely an athletic build of a woman, but she looks like she could fight a Goliath. And from there, you'd probably also... No, I don't think you can see anybody else. See Groza.
I'm gonna run toward Groza. The ladies seem like they've got that in a good way. What have we seen over here? These are all the brides of Strahd. They look like women, right?
They do, yeah. They are mostly looking like women. Still.
I think one's like really, really buff, but she's a buff woman. I think one of them.
Yeah, this one here is in a wedding dress. You can tell she's a bride because she's wearing a wedding dress still. It's very old. This one here has like a big giant sword, and the other one you saw had a couple knives, daggers.
As you walk up, Groza points to the one in the the wedding dress, says, "You can take that one. The other one's mine."
Oh, okay. Great. I'm gonna drop Dawn because they've got sunlight covered, which kind of sucks.
Can't move it anywhere else.
I could move it with a 60 feet, but it's gonna hit everyone, so no, because I don't want everyone to take damage. So,
sometimes, yeah.
Instead, I am going to fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit further down because I think I can, yeah. To there. And I'm just gonna say, look, I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to. And I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh. You notice that she is looking around and definitely avoiding the sunlight, but at the same time, she's half aware only. She looks like she's suffering already before you do any Spirit Guardians.
Every other thing I've tried to end on people, you've told me no. So Spirit Guardians.
Doesn't necessarily mean you can do anything about it. It just means you should be aware she's struggling right now. She's holding her head and in agony, it seems. Okay. Spirit Guardians, engage.
I don't mean to do you. Not you.
Not yourself.
Thank you. Okay, there's that. It's on the start of their turn, so.
Gotcha. Groza.
I walk up to my target. Hello, beautiful. It's been a while.
You see her, she looks up and she's like, Strahd! Strahd! And her eyes look like they're
how I've missed
bleeding.
you.
Her eyes are bleeding a little bit, and she's crying, and she wipes away her tears, and she's like, you will all pay.
17 slashing from a magical weapon.
That's a hit.
Oh, no, that's 17 damage. It was a 25 to hit.
Right. So 17 with your rage, you mean?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a hit. Again, swinging through this. She holds up her greatsword to try to, or longsword to try to parry it, but unable to. Another 21 damage. Wow.
What happened to your hammer? I really missed that from where it bruised my ribs.
Shut up!
Looking forward to adding that to my collection. That's all I can do.
Did I really not put that in?
That's a lot of damage.
I didn't even put that in. She's on a different map. I'm gonna have to go.
Sorry, I'm about to send her to another plane of existence.
A more dead one.
That's this one, right? No, it's the other one.
If we could get them grouped up, that'd be great.
What's that?
I'm just like mumbling to myself with Getting them grouped up would be great.
Yeah, this one. That's her, right? 87.
I didn't know they were twins.
No, this one still has the stupid dancing longsword on her, and I was like, what? She can't have the blade that you are using right now. You stole it
Yeah,
from
she
her.
can't have the blade that's still on my back.
She attacks with advantage because... or disadvantage. Why disadvantage? Oh, she's prone. She's not supposed to be prone. Alright. You recklessly attacked her, right?
Yes, I did. So she and all other creatures have advantage on attacks against me
So
to my
that'd be
next turn.
14 plus 8.
Hits.
Normal damage. So she hits you for 7 damage. And she
If it's slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing, it's reduced.
It is magical slashing. And
It's still reduced.
She realizes, like, oh, fuck. And, she is literally, actually, she lashes out one more time, I guess. And then, as she does so, I guess I'll make a D20 as well, just to make sure I didn't crit, yeah. So she does another 5 points of damage from that one. And then she's like, ah! And she just drops the sword and starts to run away again. And she's like, Strahd! So I guess if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you probably could too.
Oh yeah, don't run from me. We were having fun.
Who wouldn't want that?
Oh, see, mine finally pooped on me too. Okay, here we go. Nope, never mind. 26 for the first one.
That's a hit. There's only one.
I know, but I rolled 2 d20s. 15.
15 more damage. Wow. Yeah, she's hurt. She staggers away, but she looks like almost like the pain you're giving her is not as much as the pain she's feeling some other way. And Sharpeak is still hiding away.
Oh yeah.
He smells something coming from that tomb over there and doesn't like it very much.
At the end of Sharpbeak's turn, legendary action. Midday is going to do Shimmering Shield on Mira. Let me display that if it lets me.
Shimmering Shield.
I didn't do the target thing, but you get the how it works. Shimmering Shield is basically, I believe it's +2 AC.
Okay.
Let me actually bring up the page because blind. Shimmering Shield creates a shimmering magical field around itself or another creature it can see within 60 feet. Yeah, +2 AC until the end of the unicorn's next turn.
Okay.
Now it's the unicorn's turn.
And didn't read it fully, but Clump, clump, clump. Oh look, a near dead thing. Midday smack it. First hooves. Normal.
Miss.
And then I got a horn. Let's try the horn.
This thing,
Attack. Normal.
this thing can't see right now, really, so you have advantage too.
Yeah. Let me roll that. If I have advantage, let me roll the first
Sure,
one
it's
again.
Crit.
Yeah. You roll that horn again.
You kill it. It's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's dead.
Yeah. That is Unicorn's turn. Midnight's turn. Of complete and brutal murder. Boop. Oh, there's two of you. Okay, let's deal with that. One in front of Midnight. You can. Ugh.
You notice when you're standing there, Midnight, that this one in front of you falls to her knees, like she's just writhing around on the ground, scratching the ground with her hands on her hands and knees, and she looks up and she's like, Strahd! And she's got blood tears coming down from her eyes too. She's inside of the Guardians as well. She's getting torn up a little bit.
You said normal or advantage on these spawn?
Yeah, they can't see. You're
too bright.
Very bright.
Advantage. 23 for... Since it's undead. What do you mean? Oh, you need to put it on my turn, Gregor. It won't let me roll anything. Wait, no, I did the wrong thing. That's
Maybe
why.
you can just roll dice instead.
I did. It was being stupid. 23 on the badly injured one in front of me.
Okay.
And if it's not dead from that, he's gonna get hit again.
Looks more badly injured as well, and it's starting its turn in sunlight as well. If it's still
roll
alive.
3d8 plus 7. 25 more damage.
And that's all it takes.
And
another one falls down in front of you. Just like limp rags, these things are just getting torn up.
Yeah. Move in here, and that's my turn.
Okay. You see this creature lying in front of you, almost writhing around on the ground. She looks like she's healed up and fairly healthy, but she's at the same time just almost incapacitated from her own brain.
Should be on.
I see.
Here. Yeah. Flanky.
That's true.
Shanky.
Did I skip by these guys' turn?
Who?
Did you guys have another turn last turn before these guys went? Yeah. So this guy started his turn in your sunlight and died.
Does Mira want to just move up and shank that one? I think that's the only thing.
He didn't have
left.
enough health left after the brilliant
sun
lights that Theris put on him. And now the Guardians are going. It looks like you guys have this under control. All three of these brides look like they're writhing around on the ground now. They are...
Is this a bride here?
It is. It is down on the ground, prone. It is basically incapacitated.
She pulls out a crossbow bolt, snaps, stake.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that just hurts it like a piercing thing does right now, because it's still alive. But you can tell that it wants to stake out badly. It is panicking, and at the same time, its eyes aren't even on you. It can't look at you. It doesn't feel it. It doesn't. You don't think it knows it's in this room even right now. That's how out of it this creature is in front of you. The only thing it can say is Strahd! You almost can't see from all the blood tears.
Alright, then she's gonna swipe it with her sword, try to decapitate it.
It is,
16 to hit?
That's gonna do it, yep. As this thing is just totally helpless there, it's a critical hit too. With your Shadow Blade?
Yep.
Yeah, so a crit hit with the Shadow Blade on an undead.
So that would be a total of 18 radiant damage right now.
With a crit, it's double dice, so...
That was double dice.
Oh, I see, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Takes 18 damage. Writhing around on the ground. heart staked already. She's trying to get it out, but she's not even. But she's pulling at it, but she's missing. She's like disoriented completely. She can't find her own heart even. It doesn't look good.
Bonus action, sharpshooter, crossbow bolt to the head.
Okay. Put this thing out of her misery. As these things are literally sitting ducks here. You guys are each near one, right? Going to pause combat, so to speak. As we don't need to be in turns right now. The only thing that, like, as all of these spawns have come down the stairs, and then like it seems like the brides came out at the same time, even though Chris was saying like, "Let's go, where is everybody?" It wasn't until something happened that they started rushing out and just disoriented, coming at anything that they could figure out. They were trying to figure out what's going on at all. And so you guys can pretty much tell us how you want to finish these brides off. There's one.
Mira would just go around chopping off their heads and then staking them through the heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one in front of you that you're working
yeah.
on with Theris.
And then I would be the portable sunlight to make sure they burn.
Nice. Well, that's a plan then. And as you guys pop these things off, one by one, the brides turn to mist and then revert back unconscious in front of you and writhe around, turning to dust with your crossbow bolts in their hearts. The bats in this chamber keep filling up. More and more and more bats flying around everywhere. It seems like there's now possibly thousands, if not coming up on 10,000 even. And they don't appear to be lessening in numbers.
Do they seem to be normal bats?
They do seem to be normal bats. They are, they come down through the 380-foot tall pillar that you cast your dawn light through. Now that the dawn is gone again, the bats surge back through again. And it's like a train of bats coming through.
Are the spirit guardians still up to
Yeah,
funnel
hell yeah.
Yeah, around you they're not coming at you at all, but they are like the whole ceiling in this place. There's like canopy domed ceilings, right? And they're all filling up again on the ceiling all around you, and it's almost like this is where they live. This is where they roost, and they've just come home to roost again.
Should we try to get to the Amber Temple? You know that teleporter up. You know that teleporter should get us there.
Well, yeah, that's where Strahd is. We need to go now.
We've wasted enough time.
Greg, add a point of exhaustion for me, please.
Oh. Okay, I will do that.
Are we still in combat?
No, I said you're not in initiative anymore.
Oh, okay. It just it's still on my screen.
Yep.
I'm running wherever you guys are. I'm ready to go.
Sharpie, to me.
I'd say back the way we came, because that's where we spawned in the teleporter room. Just make sure we don't fall in any traps.
Away.
Not upstairs where the bats came from?
Through the door we came into here from.
The room is filling up with more and more and more bats, and actually the tunnel that you guys came through is actually like completely clogged with bats right now as you go and take a look at the crypt tunnel that you came through.
I think we go upstairs.
Up the stairs.
Up the
Up the
staircase.
stairs.
Okay. As you, using your lights and the spirit guardians to shield you from the onslaught of bats that are filling the castle, there must be 100,000 bats in Ravenloft right now in the crypts. And as you proceed up the stairs and out towards the exit of the castle, You realize that you're stepping outside into a brighter day.
Sunlight?
It's like a morning almost. Like you came into you went into the Amber Temple and it was almost like midnight, and now it's like dawn. As you step outside of Ravenloft Castle. At midnight, you are surrounded by mists at your ankles. Mira, looking down at the broken crossbow bolts in your hands. You guys are free of Castle Ravenloft and know that there is something evil still around here somewhere. Still, there's a definite presence of something unknown. But you uneasily make your way away from the castle. And some of you want to leave Ravenloft. Some of you want to leave Barovia. Some of you have other concerns as well, but anyone who goes towards the gates today ends up finding that it looks a little different than when they tried to get out last time. And you have a much more hopeful vista. Oh, did I not push go? Oh, that's why. You have a much more hopeful vista this time. As you turn around one more time after leaving these gates to make sure that you're really out. It's really possible.
Actually, really beautiful.
So the other group got him then? Like asking in character.
Sure.
Must have.
Hope they use sunlight.
You're not sure how it all turned out, but you know that you're free right now. And as you look up, the only dark thing in the sky right now is a procession of what must be 1 million bats flying around up into a cloud in the sky. As the only mists that you can see now are the mists around Midnight's feet. I guess, Theris, you would have this sort of moment of realization that maybe part of the Raven Queen ascended after all. Maybe there's a good part of her that's lost in the mists somewhere. That decided to reach out to some champion that she could make an avatar. And she needed your help to do it. She waited thousands of years to find the right time to take her brother down, to end the curse on their family. Osibis and the priests that began this whole thing and found the temple originally and led the Zarovich family to ruin. Madame Eva was trying for generations and generations to find Amira. And the Raven Queen and her faithful followers and some definite strange moments, strange encounters, strange everything along the way. And the fact that Groza is not sacrificed to the Elder God today. All of it is all chance. It's all fate. It's all music lining up. And I gotta say thank you. As you guys look over the remains of Barovia here from the outside, what are you thinking? What are you feeling?
That with that like eerie feeling of there's still something not right here, I have more work to do. I probably live here after all.
It's the first time Groza has seen real sunlight in his entire life. This is the first time he's ever seen the sunlight grace Barovia. So he is just unable to, like, he's still processing, like, whoa, they did it. Holy shit, the Lady of the Light was right. Right, Jazz? Oh shit, I should go check on her.
Sharp Peak sounds a little more alive too. No.
And almost like a Pekingese mix.
I'm happy to have brought Mira to what it seems like she needed, but a sort of unsatisfying conclusion when it comes to Chris. So I think he's immediately starting to think of ways to help Mira through that, whatever that will entail.
And I think Mira, something kind of died in her that day. And she keeps her word to Moreau. She'll go with him to Faerun and help him get vengeance for those that killed his husband. And then once she does that, I think she comes back, and I think she teams up with Theris and says the evil isn't gone. I'm not gonna stop until it is. Are you with me?
Always. Let's go kick some evil butt.
Let's go.
As you guys would see Midnight walking off to do her next point of business, you'd realize that the mists coalesce around her. They fall off of her into the grassy meadows, and she seems to walk on this cloud now almost. And this form that almost seems heavenly, as it passes through the clouds, this foggy cloud sort of thing, almost very, very similar to when you were trapped by the mists of Ravenloft. Not just a cloud, but a mist, an intelligent, moving mist. And Midnight seems to control it as she walks into it, off to her next adventure as a Mistwalker. I guess that concludes our little story. One thing that, of note, may not be over yet. It may live on in some strange way, as the Dread Realms tend to do. A crack of lightning, a dark whisper in a corner. You never know where the next tale is going to take you. Try not to end up in Barovia. We had a good time. Can't promise you will. Thanks, everybody. I don't know what else
So
to
much
say.
fun.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Protect your neck. Thanks a lot, everybody. Ciao for now.